Welcome back. Welcome fucking back. All my growers and growmies all across YouTube, man. How y'all doing? Hope everybody had a blessed week this week. Let's fucking go. Fucking Thursday grow show with Levelz, man. Let's fucking get it. How's everybody doing? What y'all smoking on? Let's get it, man. Let's go. We got 14 in here. What up, main dad? What up, local grow god? Cheers, Rod Knocker, that guy. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Stoke Smoke, Greeny, Julian, Garden for Trichomes, Big Time. What up, Macho, Tyler? Hope I got Grow Shack Kev, Chronic Chatter. All right, I think we got everybody. East Coast. All right. Let's light this up. Let's see. What up, AG? Let's see. Y'all seen that new controller? Let's see, man. No. AC Infinity got that new controller AI. That bitch looks good. What up? What up? 618 for the call out. I was in bed with whatever is going around. Oh shit. Yeah, that guy here. Fuck yeah, Tyler, we'll catch up with you. Let's see here. What's that? Let's see here. Where am I at? Alright. Present. Check it out, y'all. If y'all haven't seen this, check it out. And we got an announcement we're gonna make.
This is our Controller AI Plus. Controller AI Plus is the most advanced sensor-based controller we've ever made. With 8 UIS parts, the Controller AI can be programmed to control up to 32 devices at the same time. And with 2 sensor ports, plus the ability to add even more sensors with the future product, the Controller AI can control your devices in a variety of ways, like following schedules, cycling, and timers. Environmental triggers can be set for temperature, humidity, BPD, CO2, pH, EC, TDS, water temperature, water level, and soil moisture. The possibilities are endless based on your needs. The combination of sensors also allow more advanced control options. The built-in temperature humidity sensor offers smarter use of your devices based on both outside and inside environmental readings. With the new AI Control tab, you can have the controller set up all of your devices automatically, and the AI insights will be need daily advice on any adjustments that could help improve your grow space. For advanced growers, we have the advanced AI mode. Giving you full control of the settings you want to dial in while still automating all of your devices for you. The controller AI works with all the devices in the UIS series of products. It can also be used for any device on the market. It turns on when given power via our UIS control point.
Next time, man, Dad, hit me up, brother. I got you.
Plus can achieve. Let's talk to Dan.
Hell yeah, we're gonna have a discount code for AC Infinity, yo. Look at that.
So let's start with the new AI mode.
It's got 8 ports on it too.
You first plug everything in. You'll be asked if you want the controller to set up and monitor everything for you. And for new growers or for lazy people like me, this is an amazing feature because you can get your grow space up and running in just a few taps with no experience needed. The AI mode then controls and monitors everything for you, giving you information about your grow space, suggestions on how to improve your environment, as well as grow tips for every stage of growth. In fact, there's a wealth of videos and articles covering the entire campus grow cycle built into the app library, which makes it really easy for anyone to have a successful grow on their first try. For advanced users, you can customize the AI controls however you like, or default back to automations, or the control tab, all three of which offer a bunch of new features that make growing so much easier to manage. One of my favorites is dynamic lighting, which lets the controller determine the best time of day for your lights to turn on and off, so that they're on during the coldest parts of the day and off when it's the hottest. Another one is the smart climate controls, which increases your intake and exhaust fans when the outside environment is able to improve your grow space, and then decreases them when the outside environment will harm your grow space. This is all thanks to the built-in environmental sensor on the controller. And this feature even works if you're pulling in air from another space like a window, by plugging in a second environmental sensor and using that to measure your outside environment. But that's not all the second sensor board can do. In fact, you can mix and match any 2 sensor types, and each of these sensors come with their own unique control options. A really cool combination I found is pairing an environmental sensor with the CO2 sensor. And with this combination,
they got a hydro sensor too.
A new option to turn off your intake or exhaust fan if your grow space environment is already ideal by measuring the temperature, humidity, and CO2 levels. This is a brand new option to automatically lower your electrical costs while also improving your grow space environment by removing the need to always have an inline fan run. Although for those who need to constantly scrub the smells, you might want to turn this feature off during the flowering stage. And this is only one of the many sensor types that are coming out for the controller AI, with the ability to expand both the number of devices and sensors in the future. There's so many ways you can customize
mode. Yeah, I like the humidifier. Let me pause that.
The needs of your grow space.
618.
I've only
I knew you had some questions.
What this controller can do. I can't wait to see.
Pause the wrong button.
What you guys do.
Video here. Pause this. Pause this. All right, back here. I know you had some questions about that 618 a while back. My humidifier actually fucked up, and I had to get my second replacement. So if it happens again after the next replacement, bro, I'm just gonna get a bigger one, or I don't know. We're gonna have to get an upgrade or something, because that T3 just, man, it'd be filling up in a bottle. But yeah, this controller seems like it's got automations where it's gonna, like, you know, we got the auto settings where it'll automatically turn on, automatically come off according to the temperature and the grow and the humidity and all. This one's supposed to do it like AI, like supposed to do it automatic. So I don't know. Definitely interested to see what's this controller like, but yeah, we're gonna see. Big time. What up, brother?
Hey, that video
While
sounds
you're growing and tomorrow,
can't even hear
That's it. All right.
controller
Stop
Understand.
sharing. Mm.
What's up,
What up,
guys?
brother? Cheers.
In the
Use
lab,
a filter with your AC.
doing my tattoos.
Are you doing a tat right now?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Cheers, brother.
What's up with you?
Yeah, I'm gonna show the grow real quick. Let me put this joint down.
See what you
What
got.
up, Galson? All right.
You got your
First,
knees.
we got the 2x2. We got my partner's genetics right here. We looking good. We just up potted into the 5 from the 4-inch solo cup kind of pot into the 5-gallon. We did that Sunday, I believe. Sunday, and then we gave it a full saturation. I don't think it's thirsty just yet. We probably got another day or so. I just trained it like an hour ago. So we got her trained. I already topped her. Actually, I topped her twice. So when I topped her, this plant was kind of like a triploid. It's not an actual triploid, but when it grew 3 cotyledons, 3 single leaves, 3 leaves, 3 leaves. So as you see, it's got 3 tops. When I topped it, 3 tops came up. So it's got the 3s going on. This, I don't know the word I'm looking for here. In sync with sequence, I guess you could say, or whatever the word I'm looking for is. But 3s, everything 3 cotyledons, 3 leaves, 3 everything. So I topped it. It got 3 tops coming up. Now I topped it again before I left last week, and yeah, man, we're looking good. We trained her. We got a little split there in the middle, but that ain't about nothing. That's gonna strengthen up. That's gonna fatten up, bulk up, and build up to be stronger.
Yep.
Kind of looks like I got a main line going on, but
That's what I was going to ask you. Mainlining it?
no, I had the 3 tops, so I just pulled those 3 down, and that's just the way it's looking.
Right. Looks good.
Big time, bro. Big time, bro. You gotta catch up, Mustard, bro. Catch up.
Yeah, those look good, man.
I ain't waiting around, bro.
Those look real.
Hey, catch up.
I ain't even got mine in a veg tent. Mine just sitting outside.
Catch up, man. What y'all doing?
My
What y'all doing?
name ain't Mustard. I'm gonna catch up.
We here. What y'all got growing on, man? Look at this. Shit looking good, though. I need to get in here and start training, because like I said last week, I was waiting for all these lowers, because I topped them, so I was waiting for all these lowers to come up and start getting that canopy. And yeah, they're coming up.
It looks real nice.
Coming up. Yeah, I might hold on to these, actually, bro. I was considering getting rid of them, but I might go ahead and keep them, because we got another tent en route, so
Nice.
I might keep them. So I might only run 4 in the flower, and then whatever's left keep in the 32 by 32 here. But yeah, we got some things happening in the grow real soon. I would show you all the big re-veg, but the lights are off right now. She's looking rough anyways. Y'all don't want to see that shit.
Them older ones do look rough, bro. I don't.
Yeah, she's just old as hell. And you can tell, like, hey, you made a valid point, though. When I first, oh, my bad, Stoked. I've been pointing camera at the,
Oh, you're cool, buddy. No, I'm saying.
man, I didn't even look to see if you're back there. My bad, brother.
Good,
1 second, y'all. Let me just run through chat real quick, because I know I missed probably 20 people here.
Levelz, tell them all. I said, "What's up, man?" It's hard for me to really say and talking.
Y'all heard him, man. The man says, "What's up, y'all?" He's handling business, making a couple bucks right now. Mad respect. E, what up, brother?
Trying to get this Vegas money.
Z-Mix, good to see you, bro. E. We got Can of Flax. What up, my G? Good to see you, man.
Yes, sir.
That guy grows. Smokey. My audio sounds weird. Y'all.
Oh, I think it sounds fine. Tell them that they might have two on. I think it sounds fine.
What up, Pine Buds? Good to see you, man. Hoppy Nuggets, where you been hiding at, brother? What up, Can of Flax? Any news on that JD Bones or whatever? What up, Stoke?
Not much, man. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, bro. Pretty good. Plants are thriving.
Good
Love
deal.
to
Yeah,
see you.
doing good here too.
I ain't been home all week, so plants are fucking banging it out. These clones, man. I need to what I need to do is go get another
Sounds like you need the water.
Sounds like
Water?
you gotta thank Mom instead of Levelz. Levelz ain't doing shit. Mom over there growing them plants.
Yeah, she watered yesterday on these.
Cool.
Shout out, Mom.
Yeah, she been holding it down on the water. She slipped up on the big one, but it's all good. We'll take the good with the bad. We'll take it for what it is. But no, I need to my goal here is to get another riser or self-watering tray, put it in the back, and then put two on each one, kind of space them out, because they're fighting each other right now. All this right here, they're fighting. They don't
make
like
those
it.
extra large ones. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, well, I have 4.
Yeah.
So I just gotta locate. I just moved.
Different, huh?
I follow you.
So I just gotta locate it. I don't know where. It might be outside. It should be right across from here, though. Yeah, I have to find it, but I'm gonna separate them probably when I go outside and I'm doing it. I'll take a look. But yeah, we want to spread them out. We're doing some thinking. I was thinking of getting rid of those, but you know what? With another tent coming, we're gonna need the plants to go. So we
Congratulations, man.
fuck yeah. And yeah, man, any one of y'all in here fuck with AC Infinity, just to let y'all know, I do have a 15% discount code with AC Infinity. So if
Yeah,
any
that's
of y'all
cool for that new controller, man. That's
trying to save a buck in the grow,
Yeah.
use the code. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're gonna pre-order one of them, man. So we'll definitely use your code on that for sure. We're
Yeah.
gonna pre-order one. So
Hell yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
funny they finally came out with that controller. You know,
I do
it's
too.
like-
I really
it's
do
like
too.
They basically created their own problem, and everybody's applauding them for coming out and fixing what they broke in the first place, right? You know, and it's kind of a misnomer that this thing is doing any sort of AI. It's got an AI chatbot in the background, but if you look at it, it's really just sitting there and running a bunch of pre-programmed algorithms that say, okay, if it's cold in the tent and the air outside is warmer, instead of turning on the heater, why don't you suck in some of that warm air from the ambient air around the tent and use that to actually warm the tent up? And so it's really still just a bunch of conditional statements. But if you look at the system itself, it's nothing different than the 69 Pro Plus, which has the 8 ports, right? So it's really nothing different than that, other than the fact that they've changed, added a second sensor and changed those over to the micro USB form factor, as opposed to leaving those with the the 1/8 inch stereo jacks for the temp humidity sensor. So they've changed the jacks on those. But 99% of what they're talking about on that system, on the new system, is completely based on software. So don't be confused that this is something going on with the hardware. Sure, it's got the 8 ports like the 69 Pro Plus, And then of course the really big feature, one that I do applaud, is the fact that they put that ambient air, temp sensor on the outside. So that does allow you a lot of flexibility to go through and see what, we all run into those issues where we're needing conditional things. For instance, I'm here messing with my Thermal Forge, JT Infinity Thermal Forge heater right now, right? Well, every time that thing kicks on, it lowers the humidity. And so you really just need software hooks in the app that say, hey, every time I turn on the heater, then, turn on the humidifier too, because we're going to be lowering the humidity. And then additionally, if we're trying to fight heat and we're trying to, raise or lower BPD, then some of the times you might be kicking on that fan in order to lower the BPD. And it's like, well, instead of kicking on that fan to lower the BPD, why don't you just pump in some hot air, which will also lower the BPD, and then you don't have to sit there and mess with sucking in all this ambient air and running your inline fan in order to reduce humidity. So it's really just conditional statements, and there's a lot of things that I like to do that the AC Infinity app does not allow you to do. For instance, I like to run my plants colder at night during the dark period than and so therefore when my lights come on, let's say my tent hits 80 degrees, right? I don't need to run the heater during the day. But if it's nighttime, I set the heater for, let's say, 75 so that they can run a little bit cooler at night. But when the plants are younger, a lot of the times I'm running up at 82, so I will be running the heater. And if you're running that at 82 degrees during the day, well, that means it's running at 82 degrees at night also. And there's no way to go into the software and say, no, between the hours of, 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock, I want you to run at 75, but all other times I want you to run at 82. And there's some ways you can go in and set some scenes up in the current program. All they've done is made that easier to do within the app for the 69 Pro Plus. And you really got to look at this, or for the AI Plus, I'm sorry. And you really have to look at this a lot like the Apple releases. Every time Apple releases, they advertise these features on TV and the commercials, and they say, oh, now you can, grab an object out of the picture you've taken and, move him over here or whatnot. And they're showing you these features. But those features are always software based. And if you're an iPhone owner, when they release that new iPhone, they release the new iOS, and you get the vast majority of those features, even with your old iPhone. And that's really what this is. And so a lot of these features that they're implementing for the AI Plus, they could very easily have a software release that allows us to do a lot of these features on our 69 Pros or on our 69 Pro Plus. So it very much is software.
Blaze in Arizona said the VibraSun controller does the same, and somebody else was telling me it does too.
I got it. It does do the
same. What up, Eugene?
All the way into drying. You can do all the way. You can use it to control drying and how much drying and when you want it to change and how much.
Yeah, and if you look in the current AC Infinity app, you will notice. Let me, as a matter of fact, let me pull it up. I'll try to see if I can hold this in front of my screen protector is flipping on here. But if you go over to the advanced, I don't know if you can see this, but if you go over here and go to, if you're on one of your controllers and you come down here, you've got your ports and you've got your graphs, you've got your ports and your graphs. Well, if you hit here, you've got your.
I'm glad
you've got your advanced. And so I've gone through and programmed my own advanced programs, and so I've gone through and set those up. But these come standard on the AC Infinity app, and you'll see they have flowering, plant kit, drying, seedling, and vegetative. And if you open, for instance, vegetative up, you'll see that they've got all these programs. Right, this is already in the AC Infinity software. Nobody uses it. And I've gone through and recently adapt my own, because I'm doing the same thing the AI controller is doing. I run my lights whenever it's the coldest part of the day, and then that keeps me from having to run my meter. You know, but at the same time, the coldest part of the day is also at night, so that's when the electricity is the cheapest also. So I'm running my lights when the electricity costs less, and that also prevents me from having to use a heater. And then during the daytime, you know, during the afternoon, the hottest part of the day is when my plants are actually a dark period. So therefore, my heat doesn't have to run all that much during the spike of the day also. And so they're really just kind of taking some things and automating them, that if you've programmed your current controller correctly, it does those things already. And it's just a question of if you programmed it that way.
Right. Well, here's a fucked up. You know, when you go on your app and you go to any tent, it don't matter what, any tent, right? Click it. And go to settings in the corner.
Put yourself on the big screen, please. That'd be easier to see.
I'm about to fuck everybody in here up. A lot of people already know, they remember, but you go to settings. Here, I'm in settings. You scroll down just a little bit. You know the calibration settings right there? You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Right? The
Yeah.
offset temperature and all. All right, so big screen for close to a year, maybe a little under. I believed if Levelz went to that and set that bitch on whatever temperature I wanted it to be on, like,
oh no,
like, hear me out. So Levelz goes over there and sets it on 78, 79 and perfect humidity, and whole grows, auto grows, mind you, whole auto grows. Shit's going on, fucking can't figure it out. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I haven't pinned a link, no way. That's not like me. I'm pretty sure I haven't pinned a link.
I got it down. I got it in the bottom message.
Maybe I didn't. All right, anyways, my bad. Back to the controller. Bro, I went months on months thinking my shit was dialed in completely. Like, going to sleep at night happily. Like, man, glad I spent that 705 on a 3x3 kit. This thing, I can just set it and forget it. It does everything for me. Bro, Hills, D, and them quickly let me know one night. And it was late, too. They quickly broke my heart, bro, and told me that I have not been anywhere near dialed in. They told me to zero all that shit out, and I zeroed that shit out, and you know what my temperature was? 98.
Man.
I was kicking it in the hundreds, thinking I was in the 79s, bro. I was tripping. And that summer, that was 2 summers ago when they got 108 all summer.
Oh, man.
So we were cooking, grow after grow, cooking them.
Dear God.
Winter came, I started that winter grow, and I discovered that, and we've been kind of back on track.
What you doing after that, Big Time?
But, dude, I thought for sure that that's I thought for sure that's how the book told me that's what it does.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the cow.
As a new grower, barely knowing how to grow, barely knowing any basics, all I knew is the book that come with the tent, and you know, I tried to put it all together and figure it all out, and we weren't nowhere near what we should have been. So
I didn't even read the book, I gotta admit. So I had it upstairs. I hadn't even opened it up. And yeah, the other day I was
for hemp growing. First off, it's for hemp growing, not cannabis growing.
Yeah, yeah.
But same concept though. But yeah, that was a big old fuck up on my part. Cheers, y'all. We got 50 motherfucking growers in here. Y'all hit that thumbs up. How's everybody doing, man? What the fuck? Where these bros at?
Dylan, let me.
Let's see these fucking plants, man. Where these plants at?
Dude said, "Let me get a break, big time. Hold on, let me get a break."
Oh yeah, you drilling them, huh?
Over here tearing his hand up.
Drilling his ass.
Yeah, he's getting this right here.
Look like you're over there trimming.
I need
Yeah,
to
hey,
trim.
my lights are turned on if you want to see the.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
You want to
Yep.
see them?
That's what we're here
Fuck
for.
yeah. That's it, man. That's what we're here for, big time. You already know. Plants
Yeah,
on
my lights
plants on
just turned
plants.
on, so.
It's just me and my motherfucking plants. No, thank each and every one of y'all for being here tonight, man.
I was gonna say fuck them kids, but I'm like, no, let me go ahead and turn this on.
Let them slide, bro. Let them breathe, bro. Let them make it tonight. They get a pass. It's Thursday. It'd be fuck them kids Friday tomorrow. You know what I mean? Right now it's just cool out Thursday. Let them slip on through the crack there.
There we go.
Happy
All
Thursday.
right, so you ready? Right?
Yeah.
You ready,
there they are,
Stoke?
Yeah, that looks
So
good.
they are.
Wow.
They're level.
5x5.
4x4.
Great training, bro. Oh, you got 5 in there. Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a 4x4,
that's
and
the,
those are 5 gallons.
No, those are. That's a 5 gallon in the center, and those are 7 gallons on the side. On the
Oh,
yeah, the one in
dope.
the middle there is that tarantula genetics violet monkey. You can see she's been topped a bunch. I've been doing a lot of leaf tucking, so
That's
I haven't
cool.
messed with them. I got to water probably today. And then this one here is the Landrace Acapulco Gold. And she just kind of, I mean, yes, I topped her, but she's grown pretty damn level and some just a nice canopy on her. Since she sprouted, man, she's been a gorgeous plant. And then the Barney's Acapulco Golds, I've topped them, you can tell, but they're just a little bit different than the Landrace Acapulco Gold. She's a little bushier. These girls are a little taller.
How old are they?
These would be about 5.5 weeks, and from seed. And the two big ones here and here are, I'd say, about 7.5. They're coming up on 8 weeks. So
Great job on the training, man.
yeah. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about flipping the flower here in just a few days.
Why
Why
not?
They're not real tall, but they're they're about a foot, foot
Dude,
and a half, somewhere in that range.
You're ready.
Yeah,
You're ready.
yeah,
Here's the goal, Stoke. If you could take your plants and stick all your plants in the corner of your tent, and if they can fill up more than half of that square footage of that tent, you're ready to flip, brother. You got to think you're going to get all that in day 1 to 21 stretch. You're going to get all that.
yeah.
You're
That's
going to get all that.
That's
That's the rule of thumb, man.
Flipping.
Stick them in the corner.
Just looking at probably Saturday. I'm looking at flipping.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Keep us updated, man. For sure. Hello, Hydro. What up, brother? Fuck yeah, we need to get that VPD gun hooked up and drop a video on that probably Saturday or Sunday. AG, I'm coming. Welcome, AG, Mr. AG. How y'all doing tonight? Thanks for sharing, Stoke. Y'all make sure to check out Stoke Smoke, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me, buddy.
Check your channel. You got a dope channel, man. Got some
Appreciate
good
it.
knowledge. Good fucking knowledge. Appreciate you supplying it, man. Giving
Yeah,
it back.
appreciate you having me, buddy. Good deal.
Fuck yeah. All right, AG, let's see what you got.
Let's
How
go,
you
Mom.
doing?
Granddaddy Purple.
Whoa, let's go. That's the little auto, huh?
Yep.
Let's go, Mom.
This is Northern Light.
Wow.
Look
She's
at
all
that.
flower.
This is 10 weeks. I don't know. She just keeps on throwing those hairs. And so the trichomes look pretty good. This is mandarin.
What they looking like? What kind of amber?
They're about 3 to 4%. I gotta check them again tonight too. But look at this. Look at this on here. Got her all twisted up. This is, I'm doing a grow along with Bill on this. Decent flower also. Happy?
Did you top that one?
Yes, I think I did. Down here. I don't know that I did, because it was a grow along and I didn't know how I should react.
Looks real good.
She'll be gone tomorrow. She's probably gonna be hanging up. I gotta fight the humidity and stuff. So this one's coming down soon too, but it looks a little bit better. He's got it all tied up.
Go.
At least did stop that with the pH going up. Got the pH up to 6. Doing better. That's a little climb down there. And it's looking really good. I got her own space. Look at that.
Man, every one of those buds is flopping over. There's some big buds on there.
Right. There's my baby.
We got her tied down a little bit.
There's my baby girl.
Up there before we took them down because they won't be. I'll probably take some pictures tonight, and then these two here will probably be gone. So
LVL.
right there while they was awake. Thank y'all for sharing. I'll hang out for a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're welcome to hang out on panel, Mr. G. You already know.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Looking good. Thank you for sharing. Looking really good. I'm glad you actually, thinking about it in the long run. Glad you kept that little re-veg looking plant around, because bro, it's a lot of flour, and at the end of the day, if it turns out to be fucking, even if it's mediocre flour, that's still fucking a lot of flour. You know what I mean? If it's smokable, and why throw it away?
Look how much she learned a lot on that plant. She went through a lot on that. Not only did she re-veg it, she damn near killed it, and then got it all back to fucking life again. It looks good. I clap my hand.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, dude, what did I do to this thing? And I pH.
Now it's the first one to say.
When it was,
don't you dare put some nutrients. Don't you dare. Now you ain't have no choice. You did a good job. You listen to Matt said. It worked.
Hey, got water through her. We finally got her back. I was like, "Your need plant."
Yeah, that's what happened. You know what? Out of all the people I've met so far, I have to say that I say that I witnessed you literally go from mediocre grower to fucking. I'll listen to you if you got some advice, because you're doing what you're doing. You're doing it well.
Appreciate
Well,
that.
it's not even that. It's just a new coworker we got at work reminds me of her a lot, because she writes everything down, and so does this new dude we got at work. He's got this little notebook, and he's all writing everything. Like, that shows me that you're interested, that you want to absorb it, you want to use it in the future, you want to maybe make a future with this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's not just going in the open air and out the window and floating down the fucking road. You know what I mean?
Shows you're listening.
Right, and it shows, because the grows are improving, bro. A lot of these new growers in the community right now that have been listening to these experienced growers, helping them on my channel, other channels, wherever. It just shows that, man, there's a lot of growers soaking it up. These new growers coming in the community, banging new grows. Like, their second grows look like they've been growing for fucking 10 years, What up, Con Buzz in the house?
I'm one of them. I'm one of those new growers. I mean, I used to grow back when I was younger, but
Hold your phone sideways, brother.
there we are. Yeah. I mean, I just started growing this year after 20 years. So, I mean, I'm considered a new grower.
What we got? Guts in here? Where's Guts? Grow under the stairs. What up, brother?
Grower under the
Where's
stairs.
Guts? There he is.
boy.
Yeah, this is like our fourth. This is like our fourth, big grow. We haven't been doing this long ourselves. We're brand new at this too.
Thanks. Hey, I just want to say 1 second, y'all. The Grow Understairs got his Instagram taken away. We're just gonna say it like that. So y'all make sure to go check his new IG out. He's got it back up. So y'all make sure to go check him out on his new one. That is good fucking homie. Good Growmie of mine. Always want to give thanks to him for just blessing the community with the content and just being a real one, man. Straight up.
Charlie, let him
Being
know.
a real one.
I'm in Chronic Chatter will be there as soon as I get done with this tattoo.
Yeah, I did the new
That was
joint.
hey, man, I'm big time. I'm definitely coming up there, dude. I need somebody to finish this Star Wars sleeve. It's halfway done, and my tattoo guy disappeared on me, man. I think he relapsed. So I need somebody to finish this shit up.
Ain't it
Norman's
crazy?
in here.
The best.
Give me a reason to come up and visit.
Best people in the world.
No shit, you're a tattoo artist, man. I didn't know that.
Norman in here.
Good
Where's
deal.
Norman?
That's what I
What
do.
up,
I thought
man?
that's what you was doing.
That's exactly what I do. Oh,
Hell yeah.
I don't
Hey,
do this.
I might even have to make a pit stop this weekend. Coming back from Chicago, my buddy's like, "Man, you gotta come up and see me." He lives in Canton. I'm like, "Man, I really want." He's like, "Man, I got these two." He's got those tissue grafted clones. He's like, "Man, I want to give you a couple." I said, "Oh shit."
Hey,
So I might be
man,
driving up there Sunday or Monday.
15 minutes away from Canton, so I'm right up the street. It wouldn't be a problem. Yes, sir. Come see me. Boy, I've been and hooked up.
Levelz, you want to see this, bro?
Yeah, let's
Fuck
see it.
yeah.
Modern system hooked up, man. I'm sorry we didn't get to see it the other
Yeah, I do got that hooked up. I have to send it back because it was the timer was messed up on it, but I've got it dialed in. Oh, I got my camera lens closed. Hold up. There we are. So yeah.
Let's go.
Oh shit, my clips fell off already. So yeah, I got my reservoir right here. Made it out of old cat litter jug. Just drilled a hole in the top and ran the hose down there, and then I had the timer sitting up here with it running through the tent here. I have one on each side for even distribution. And I found out if I run it for 270 seconds, it's perfect. I got one of these little meters, test the soil moisture. So if I run that every 3 days, it should water it perfectly. And then I've got another jug here. I'm going to mix nutrients so I can just switch the hose back and forth. I think that'll work all right. Here's my babies.
Let me get you big screen. My bad, brother. You might want to walk through that one more time. Yeah, just to get you full screen. My bad. I was just looking at chat. Wasn't paying attention.
Right there, that's I think that's the Banana Blaze right there that Thurgood Jenkins gave me.
Let's go. Third good. Shout out to Third good.
This little guy. That's another one, Sunset Sherbet, that he gave me.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
my last crop was Banana Blaze, and that was some frosty, high content stuff, and it's really nice. It's really nice.
I've been wanting to try it. All the banana strains I hear are pretty tasty, so I had to try it. This I just noticed popped up. I found 2 seeds so far in my outdoor grow from the THC bomb. The first one I ground up and I smoked it accidentally. The second one was beautiful.
Hey, what breeder was that
that's
Sunset
THC
Sherbet? The Grow Understairs wants to know.
Sunset Sherbet is Fireline Genetics. And then the banana Blaze is Dutch Passion.
I got this.
And then this here is Devil Driver. I'm just playing with this. I've topped it twice. This is 3 weeks old. I'm just training. I've had some clips on it, but they fell off because it's too small. But now they're never too young, are they?
Nope.
Got a little bit of light burn. I got this new LED light. I was using HPS. So I got 150 watt up here, and I had a little too close, but I got that adjusted now. So yeah, we're doing all right. Got a couple haven't popped yet. Hopefully when I get back from Chicago, everything will be sprouted and nice.
Fuck yeah.
Looks
But
good.
yeah, man, that just shows like no grow is too small. Like you can enjoy doing this, and you don't have to have a big grow. You don't have to have a big yield. It's not even about growing it to smoke it. It's to grow it. It's got all kinds of healing powers besides smoking it. Like I don't think. Thank God for indoor grow, or I'd go nuts this winter without something to do. To go outside and drink my coffee in the garden in the morning and do my water.
It's therapeutic to go down there and water and to prune off trees, and yeah, it's therapeutic, man.
Even when there's nothing to do, just stand out there and just admire the beauty of the plants.
Yeah, you notice I cleared off the section of the basement, got the love seat set up next to the grow tent, next to the work table. I'm like, it's fun it's just fun to be down here,
Right.
Just to work with it, to clean up, to hang up some shop lights.
It's therapeutic. It's so relaxing.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to shut the chat.
Big Time knows what we're talking about. Look what he's doing over there.
Up another.
It saved a lot of people from getting punched in the face. I'm sure, me being a gardener now. It does wonders for my anger issues.
Yeah, it does. It teaches you about serenity.
You're a tattoo artist as well. I know Big Time is.
No.
I love. Didn't you say you were Levelz?
No, it's that
graffiti artist.
That guy.
I knew somebody else in here was.
That guy. He's in
there. We
right
go.
now.
I knew someone.
I'm an admirer of tattoos. I have many of them.
Right. Yeah,
they're addicting.
I'm almost out of real estate.
The passion, though, man. It's the passion for the plant that gets me, man.
Hey, Growerz,
Right.
I've been following you for a long time, man. I just wanted you. I ain't never got to really say shit to him, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, he's probably one of the first fucking growers I watched grow fucking 4 or 5 years ago, man. Before I was scared to watch shit on YouTube. Maybe 3 years ago. It might have been 3 years ago, but yeah, man. I love his content. Hell of a fucking.
Shout out to the growers there. If y'all ain't subbed up, please go sub up. Sub up to everybody here. Another good homie, Ames. Y'all ain't subbed up to Ames High Cannabis. Sub up to Ames. Bizzle.
Yeah, Ames is good people.
Ames is really good people. And Bizzle 420.
Yup.
Thank you, brother. Y'all sub up to Bizzle. They're kind of new on YouTube, so yeah, man. Sub for a sub. Support, man.
I'm new to YouTube, man. And you sniff out those fake people real quick. Real recognize real in this community. Like that motherfucker right there.
Like
That's
you, motherfucker, ain't you?
Tyler fucking Henry and
you are a real one.
Yeah, man, you gotta. The community always gonna be a revolving door for the fake ones. You know what I mean? You gotta filter that shit out and move forward.
Then I've already seen that much
time
here.
I know
There's
you
so
did.
many
Brother.
great people in this fucking community. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, Tyler, I got you. 1 second, I'm coming. I'm new.
Yeah, Tyler's got some pretty stuff.
Tyler fucking put 4 10-gallons in a fucking 3x3. Hey, 1 second though, Tyler. Conbudge, was that an air hose going into your soil?
That's the drip irrigation system. Yeah, but it does double as an aerator. If you switch the hoses around, it turns into an aerator, so you can aerate your water first, and then switch it over and use it for drip irrigation. And you set a timer, so every 3 days it waters it. All I have to do is nothing, which is nice.
Right. Wesley, what up, Wes?
Hey.
Yeah, I just seen that. I was about to forget about it, but I figured I was gonna ask. Hell yeah. Anytime, man, to grow on the stairs.
Tyler's killing it.
Glad to be a part of it too, man. fucking community's great. Tyler, you're fucking rocking on another level. For your second grow, or right? Second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This shit's fun.
Fuck yeah.
Kind buds, it's good for our souls, right?
It is,
though.
man.
Look,
It's just hanging out with you guys and just hang. Like, I don't have a lot of people I can hang out with. I live out in the middle of fucking nowhere, dude. So, like, I don't have a car. Like, when I hang out with you guys, this is me hanging out with my friends. Like, you're good people, and this is the only people I hang out with.
I'm with you on different ways. I just got too many kids to go out anywhere.
I feel you. See, that's where I don't have that problem. So, but that's
Big
cool,
time.
man.
I need to come get a tat though.
Yeah.
I'm retiring after. I'm turning the studio into a grow area. My client said, "Star."
Hey, you live in Minnesota, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Yeah. Man, hey, I'm a huge fisherman. I would love to come out there and hit me a muskie or two. Well,
I got
one would be
5.5
nice.
acres.
Muskie? What's a muskie?
A
What's a
muskie
muskie?
is a giant pike, basically.
Yeah.
In the same family,
Pike on
but they're
steroids.
elusive. They're called a fish of 1,000 casts because you can cast 1,000 times, or 10,000 casts because you can cast 10,000 times and never catch one.
A muskie? I got a good muskie lake.
Let's see them plants, Tyler, real quick. I'll get you all big screen.
Big time. You see that?
So for all the new people here, Tyler, you're in what kind of soil?
I'm in pH Pro Mix.
Right.
There's green nutrients.
And he's got the air stones in his self-wicking basins. AC Infinity self-wicking basins. Yeah, y'all make sure to use that discount code too. Y'all go to
Butt chugging for the win.
Yeah, it's a Spark Farmer 3x3 G3000 kit.
with AC Infinity pots. Fuck yeah, and that's in game, right? By Ethos.
Yes, sir. Super Skunk X Endgame. Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Beautiful.
Fucking 10 gallons. 10 gallons, y'all. Maxing his space out down there. You think you can get 5 or 6 5 gallons in a 4x4?
6, 4, what?
6 5 gallons in a 4x4.
I've got 4 7 gallons and 5 gallons. So
that would be perfect.
In a 3x3. Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna put what 8 3 gallons in a 4x4. So
8 3 gallons.
Uh-huh.
No, we're gonna stick with the fucking.
Big time. You're working right now?
I'm gonna pack them in there. I'm gonna do that.
Always. I bet on panel and making money at the same time. Fuck it, I respect it. Appreciate the support, brother. Hell yeah. This is his music. You heard me? This is his. This is how he can just put this on and go. Plant talk. Straight up. Hey, I'm like that too. I can put on a grocery. Bitch at work. At work. You know what I mean? One headphone in. Oh yeah, I see my Wi-Fi.
I was like, what is that? That was a cat.
Oh yeah, Wesley. Done 9. You put 9 5 gallons in a 4x4.
Who was it? That's what Matt told me. He puts in a 4x4. He puts 9.
Who put Backwoods says he, or not even said. I seen him. He He put nine fucking 5 gallons in a. It might have been 3 gallons. He put 9 of them in a 3x3. I don't think 9 5 gallons don't fit in a 3x3 though.
Not 5 gallons. Holy shit! No way.
You don't think?
My 4 10 gallons. I'm not,
you're full.
I'm not even really fully in there. Did you see how my AC Infinities are sitting? I'm not really fully. I'm max, like pushing the wall, the tent, and everything.
Yeah, there's no floor space in yours.
No,
you got a perfect. Which I mean, you don't need that.
right.
You just need that top space.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Pretty blood come out.
Yeah, I might do the
better
stick.
the roots, better the fruits is what I was thinking.
We shall see.
Soil down at the bottom of my grow tent and just plant seeds in there. Just let it grow wild.
It's just gonna come pouring out. Oh, don't open that all the way up.
Right, they push out.
Them bitches looking good.
Yeah.
We looking good in here.
Oh, fuck those kids, huh? Big time.
On some kids.
Oh shit. No, that owl looks sick though.
So I got the 6 1 gallons. Plus I got them. These would be as big as those. Or they were this size when I up-potted, and then now they're that size. So they're gonna be out of those ones probably in another 2 feedings at this growth. Yeah, they'll be in 5s probably in a week and a half. Once I go to 5s, they get out of the 5s, I'm flipping them bitches big time. I hope you're listening, brother. Ames, hope you're listening. That's the plans, I hope.
Good plan.
I'm trying to run them in the flower. I'm not trying to over veg. We're probably at 5 weeks now, huh? Big time. What you think? How many weeks you think I am? Well, I got it written down. I don't know why I'm even asking.
I mean, you gotta think, man. A lot of people forget about that flowering stretch too. Like, you know, you get that third of a stretch.
That's
or even
what I
half
was saying earlier. The goal is to take your plants. It don't matter what size. If it's a 10 by 10, you take every plant that's in there and you stick it in the corner where the leaf touches leaf. You don't want to sit them on each other. You know what I mean?
Right. You don't want that microclimate.
Leaf touches leaf. Push them in the corner. If that will fill more than half of your grow area, you are ready to flip. You will get that day 1 to 21. You will make all that up. You will fill all the emptiness in that tent that you are hoping to have. I procrastinated like 2 grows. Kept waiting. Oh,
what if you can't slide your pots halfway over and your pots already filled up your whole tent? How do you test that?
You gotta prune.
You know what I do? I wait till they get halfway up the tent.
Gotta grow them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Gotta grow them bitches.
Yeah.
When I got half space left, I flip them. And I've even had the HPS against the ceiling of my tent before.
Anytime.
No, what Levelz is saying makes complete sense. And then if you're about to flip, just transplant into my big ones then, and then fucking.
Yeah, I'm going into the big ones, and as soon as they're transitioning into the new pots, we're gonna get them into the new pots for a few days after they fully acclimate into the new
transition.
pots.
Yep.
And then we're gonna look to be flipping them a couple of days after that, you know, a week after that or whatever. But here, I'll see if I don't know how this is going. Big screen. Y'all ever do this? See if any of y'all know this trick, or if y'all do it yourselves. So when you got a petiole, see how this petiole? All right, here I'll do an example on. Here I'll do it on this one. You see that petiole? Purple petiole. I want to train this top down though, right? So I'm just gonna take that petiole and twist it over it, and then pull it under it, and then that's gonna train it down itself. The plant is training it down.
That is cool, dude.
So I just want to kind of show y'all. I just did it to this one up here, right here.
Old school move right there.
That's old.
So, I mean, you're gonna pull that leaf off anyways that you just tied it around there.
Right.
It's
So
gonna
why
come
not use
off.
the
You don't need
plant?
that leaf.
Why not use the plant to pull them down? You know, I could do this one too.
Dude,
over
that
here.
is awesome.
Why not let the plant do the work? You know,
I love
give
that,
power
man.
back to the grower.
Built-in bud clips.
That is badass.
See, now I got 3 of them. See, I could do each and every one of them. You know, just give you a different perspective on doing things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody does it differently. Everybody's got their own methods of madness. I actually learned this like a year ago almost. Clones are kind of difficult because they stag out like to the left and right. They do the zigzag, but when you got a photo that you're able to do it to,
Seed.
like that. See how that just holds that down? Yeah, you just twist them
Wire
around.
or string. That's badass.
Yep.
Crucial.
Yep. Definitely beneficial when you got the right size
I'm
top.
glad you showed me that. Thanks, man.
Hell yeah, man. I hope anybody else that can use that trick in their garden and apply it, man.
I mean, I'm gonna try it even if it don't work for me. I mean, I'm still gonna try the shit.
No,
Why
that's
not?
slick. I like it. I like
That
it.
is cool.
Why not?
It's like a twist tie.
That's it. Just opens it up. Now more light's gonna get in there.
Yeah.
Some super cropping.
Yep, I'm just opening it up. I'm allowing more light to go through that. Instead of plucking all of those off, which I was going to do anyways, and I am going to do here shortly, but why not use them as fucking tools while they're still on the plant?
Neat.
That's it. See
Yeah,
how much
that's
more
like
penetration? Look how much more penetration is going in there opposed to back there. You know?
Cool.
Yeah, I cut these and went straight to soil. Let me check backstage. Oh, we got 2 people.
That's like something I would have learned from one of my old school growers back in the day that was teaching me how to grow weed. Like, that's one of their little hacks that they, you know, like bury fish heads in the hole before you plant the plant, shit like that. That's cool as hell. I love those kind of tricks.
Fuck yeah, Tyler, you need your camera on. I'm trying to bring you up, but yeah, man, I hope someone can use that tip there. I'm gonna go get me smoke.
Yeah, we took all of our clones like you told us to. Levelz. We had great reading so far, man. So we got a bunch of clones off of those, and just the stuff I was gonna prune off of them anyway. Some of the lower branches. It just worked out great. We just went ahead and threw them in the humidity dome. And we got a bunch of them that rooted really quickly. So that worked out great. Thanks for the tips on that.
Cool. Also learned something today. If you use chamomile tea, like just brew chamomile tea and germinate your seeds in it, it kills the fungus or bacteria, whatever causes dampening off, and also other harmful bacteria. Which I did not know. Simple little bro science hack. This is me and you, big time.
I'm here, y'all. 1 second.
It's funny you bring that up because there was a lady.
Hey, the voices in my head started talking and it gets scary.
There was a lady who says you put chamomile oil on like where you pull a tick out.
Yeah.
And so it cleans the area. So that's
like a disinfectant almost. That's cool.
Kind of interesting that that someone's saying that about seeds and using it for its antimicrobial properties.
I just thought it was interesting. I mean, I'm planning on trying it next time I germinate some seeds. What can it hurt? I mean, you drink it. If it's okay for you to drink, I don't see it being harmful to a plant. So even if it doesn't work, it's not going to hurt it. I don't think.
I'm about to say, bro,
it's a really good fertility herb as well. So like a lot of like women who are making a baby use that and some other fertility herbs. So it's one of those that's really good for the female, female plant as well.
Cool.
So yeah, speaking of germinating seed, Levelz, what do you think would happen if you were to take like 150 so bag seeds and threw them all into a can and just let them let's see what happens? What do you think would happen?
What would happen is the strongest would pop and the ones that wouldn't. What do you mean? I'm kind of confused on your question, maybe.
Well, hold on, let me show you this.
I don't want to be a smart ass.
In the can. Because
I definitely sounded like a fucking smart ass there.
I took the can.
All right, let me see.
I put 150 seeds in the can. There's about 156 seeds. And
yeah, I say the strongest survives. Like I said, look, some ain't gonna make it, some gonna make it, some gonna thrive, some gonna thrive, some gonna be looking like worms, some gonna look like worms.
Yeah, damn! Look at the size of those tap roots. Holy shit!
How many hours?
So, I guess they've been in here for about 3 days.
Oh,
3 days. But yeah, some of them are.
Are you trying to grow those?
Yeah, look at them over here.
Are you trying to grow those?
No, I just did it as an experiment.
It looks like they're kind of like soupy now, kind of.
They're on their way out.
No,
jelly, right.
No,
that is an enzyme right there. So you grind that up if you want to put enzymes into your media.
Really?
That's like, okay, so if you're talking about beer, that's called malting. Malted barley is sprouted barley, and they stop the sprouting process at peak enzyme production because enzymes turn to proteins, proteins turn to sugar, sugar turns to alcohol. So they want peak enzyme production. So any sprouted seed is an enzyme. So if you're buying an enzyme product, don't sprout some seeds and then 2 days. Like, you just want it to just show. Like, you don't even want a quarter of an inch. Just a little nub sticking out is pretty much peak enzyme production. You grind that up, whatever your ratio is, like just a little bit, quarter of a cup to a 5-gallon bucket. So it's really powerful.
Really?
Wow.
Well, that's good to know.
Really?
I had no idea.
Yeah, so like
you check with the growth hormone?
Everything, because it's a seed sprouting, so it has all the life to make that seed grow. All that nutrition is right there. Right. All those growth hormones, all those, everything's right there packed. That's why coconut water is so powerful, because it's the biggest seed that there is on the planet, and the coconut juice is the juice to make a tree grow.
Right.
Huh.
So, don't buy like
the science behind this shit.
High Grozyme, like this is all those products are.
Really? Okay.
And it's really expensive.
Is there a particular? I mean, is there a particular seed they use? Are they using cannabis seeds in this instance?
Well, how about that? Like that to me, that's like the best thing you could do is take its own product,
right?
And grow it with it. Sprouting cannabis seeds to grow cannabis. This seems like Like
But I'm sure it would work with any seed. I mean, they all have that seed. All has that nutrition for the sprout to grow. So
Yeah.
I mean, soybean would probably be the cheapest, I'd imagine.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, because using cannabis seeds would be
lentils,
expensive as hell. It'd take a lot of back seeds.
Teeny little seeds like the microgreen seeds, like little broccoli seeds, or like anything cheap, radish seeds. Like you could take your own seeds from your flowers and just dry your seeds out and then just use those for sprouting. Like it doesn't have to be like anything special. But just make sure it's organic because you're going to condense pesticides.
Hey, by the way, y'all, Backwoods, remember earlier I was saying Backwoods had 9 5-gallons in his 3x3? No, he had 9 3-gallons.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Like I said, I'm going to put 8.
That's still quite a few.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely 6 5-gallons could fit in a 3x3. I mean, 4x4s.
Yeah. Comfortably.
Hell yes, let's go, Backwoods. That's what I'm talking about, man. I kind of helped him out, bro. Speak on it a little bit. He was basically going from the Root Riot cubes or whatever to the solo cups to the 1 gallons to the 3s. And I'm like, bro, you got some legs. We're trying to get rid of the legs because he had a little bit of legs. Hell yeah, Tyler. Anytime, brother. Anyway, so he had some psycho chick cheers. Tyler, have a good night, brother. We'll see you when you get the kids to bed.
I'm gonna drop down in the chat.
All right, Miss AG. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you sharing your grow. Y'all are killing it with those autos over there. And your re-veg thing looks good too. We're gonna get a lot of smoke off of that. But back to Backwoods, I asked him if he would consider dropping a pot size to shorter his veg, to shorten his legs. Because if you over veg like that, you're gonna have legs. By the time you flip, you're gonna have 2 foot of stick.
Yeah.
You're gonna get legs if you over veg.
Early, that's the whole point.
So, like,
I
what he's
mean,
gonna do, I think, the Root Riot to the straight to the 2s or to the solos, then to the 2s. He's skipping a transplant.
Well, it's not good to
and that's gonna
transplant
put
that
him
many times, though, is it?
that
Right.
It can be if you're purposely trying to stall that plant out that long and hold it back. Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying not to damage those roots as much as possible. I go from the solo cup to its final home, whether I mean, even autos. I started in solo cups, but I mean, especially I use fabric pots, and I did have to transplant due to overwatering. I upsized the pot, and I ripped those roots. It was growing to the fabric, so it didn't damage the plant.
Right. I got a question for y'all, and this is a kind of funny topic here. What do y'all think? Wesley, we'll start with you, brother. What do you think about week 2 of flour and up potting from a 5-gallon to a 7-gallon?
No.
How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
No, not good.
He didn't even hesitate, did he?
Does that sit well with you, or like?
No, because you're just gonna have a plant that's not gonna throw any more like feeder and like big roots out. So you're just gonna have this ring of media that's just gonna hold water with no root, rotting the sidewalls of what rooted.
Now, what if in this case
that cat is watching you circle that cat?
What if that plant was real yellow and been needing a transplant for months and months?
In week 2, it's never gonna make up that it's already done. Week 2
it's
of
too far
flower,
gone, right?
plant's yellow. It's dude. and then you're gonna transplant and hope it comes back and continue to flower.
Oh no, not me. It's just a grow me.
No, we're talking.
Basically, you're just doing something. Like you're just gonna end up throwing it out anyways. Like what's the purpose of doing that? You're wasting time and energy when you start.
I'm curious to see because they did it, and I'm curious to see. And I know it's frowned upon, but
to each his own. But it just seems like a waste of time.
You could pull it off, like maybe because nutrition, you could get there so much faster.
Right.
The soil grow, dude, that was trash a month ago.
What up, H?
What up, fellas?
Hey. Cheers, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hell yeah. What up, Zorro? Got Zorro in the building. Didn't know you came in, brother. Space? Anybody I missed? My apologies. What up, Dre?
What's up, everybody?
How you doing, Ace? Let's see what he's got. Could you turn your phone sideways for us, brother?
I got you. Just give me a second. Got to do a couple things first.
I got you. Hell yeah. Welcome. Good to see you, man. Hope you had a good day. Y'all hit that thumbs up, smash headbutt, flying kneecap, elbow.
Hey, Levelz, I'm gonna bail out of the video here, buddy. I'm gonna hang out on chat though. All right, bud.
All right, Stoke, man. Good having you, brother. Good hanging out with you,
guys. Hey, everyone on panel, y'all take care. Thanks, guys.
Have a blessed night, man.
I'm gonna get to bed soon here too. I'm gonna kick it for a minute.
Yeah. I know. I did a later start today, y'all, and I do apologize.
So I don't know if you can see it or not, but the greening and the curling has receded a little bit. It's not as bad as it was the other day.
Cool.
There we go.
Yeah, they look a lot.
Yeah.
Damn, that looks like a whole new plant.
Well, it's also been going through a couple days of training too. I was
right. I mean, just how healthier it looks. The leaves don't look as swollen.
Right. Definitely improved. It definitely improved for sure. It looks good, brother. Your new growth. Look at your tops. You know how symmetrical your two leaves coming out. Yeah, man. Looking nice and green.
You can bring plants back and do not give up on them right away. Like it's easy to bring these things back.
I am learning every fucking day, and if I don't, I'm doing something wrong.
Exactly.
Yep. Everybody should be learning. I don't care how experienced of a grower you are.
Show me a professional, know-it-all grower, and I'll tell you somebody who's full of shit.
Facts.
You can always learn something new.
But yeah, that's my girl. After the little issues I was having last week, I took her off of water for 24 hours, and then I moved the fan. The fan was blowing right on her. I think that had part of the problem. I think that was part of the problem. I was getting windburn.
No more pond water.
Still using pond water, bro. It's gonna happen.
Z-Mix said that. I was just reading chat.
Yeah, you gotta think pond water's got all those good microbes. It's got fish shit in it. It's got all kinds of good stuff.
We got another question, y'all.
It doesn't have fish in it, but it does have frogs and turtles and birds and and all that stuff.
Right. We got a question. Someone that was AYYYY Grow Chronicles says, would you feed your plants in week 7 of flowering? Now, if that's a photo, no, I would not. You should be leaching or watering out or flushing. If you feed synthetics, organics, I'm not too sure, but I believe you water out as well.
Yeah, water in the end.
Yeah, you water out. It's called leaching. About end of week 6, start watering out. I go 8.5 weeks, 63 days, 65. So start leaching around, say, 55. Get that
Yeah,
shit cleaned up.
I disagree with flushing completely, though, I disagree with flushing completely, though, especially if you're in soil, because those salts and those nutrients, they're going to remain in that soil for a good long while. So even if you flush for 3 weeks, you got to think that you're taking away those nutrients for 3 or 4 weeks that you're flushing, trying to get all that out of the soil. Now, those plants are going to know when to stop taking up certain nutrients naturally. And
Yeah, that's
I
why I
don't know.
said it all
I disagree
depends.
with the whole flushing thing, but then again, that's personal preference. I mean, that's what everybody. I start giving it water about the last second week of flower is when I give it
It
just
all
water.
depends. It all depends on, like Casey said, really, like I said, on the nutrients, on whatever you're feeding. You know what I mean? You got to know what you're feeding your plant for one, but for two, Smokey had a good point too. If it's a 11-week strain, yeah,
Right.
week 7 that ain't
Depends on
bad.
that too.
You can run to week 9, 10, and start flushing or whatever, bleaching.
Exactly.
But as far as week 7, if you're got a week 8 strain, no, it's too late. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. No,
That's just me.
I'd be giving it some bloom boost around that time if it was like a 10 or 11 week flowering plant.
Right? I mean, yeah, it would still be getting feed for sure.
Right.
It would be getting all the nutrients.
Yep. Some magnesium, some cow mag every week.
Yep.
Molasses.
Yep.
There you go. If you want to give it something, give it molasses. Put the molasses and water it with that. That's not gonna hurt nothing.
Yeah.
A worm casting tea with molasses to
You don't feed nutrients? No, I don't. I'm watering out. I'm trying to get those newts out of that flower. But Athena's on a whole. I can't like Athena's different. You're on that book. My book's up there. Stop it. No way. We're not doing that. He keeps grabbing my chain. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the nutrients, Athena. They're on their own chart, you know. So
right, they're all different too.
They got their own crop steering method in their book. So I can't say for that, but I don't cut the cow mag. A lot of growers cut cow mag in week 6, maybe switch to Epsom salt, or they don't. But if you notice, observation, since I've started, growers that drop cow mag in week 6, it was week 5, end up with yellow plants because they just cold turkey them. And me, I taper it down. By the end of the grow, you still getting a milliliter of fucking cow mag. I don't fuck. They stay green. I don't get no early senesces unless it's that strain being like that. But as far as like yellowing out in week 5, week 6, because I cut the cow mag, no, I'm feeding cow mag. And a lot of experienced older growers I've talked to feed cow mag a little bit all the way to the end instead of cutting it out.
I think I did better. I was rotating Epsom salts and molasses. Each time I was not, I guess it would be every other week I do one. And I think I had better results doing that than when I actually got the cow mag and started using that.
Casey, I like I said a second ago. Well, what I just said about the yellowing in week 6, I really wasn't referring to Athena or the Athena feed schedule. I was just referring to other products, really. Because Athena, like, I have to get the book, but. Oh, man, I can't even show you the book. I wish I could. Damn, I can't show you the book. I can show it to you, but I can't show it to you. I got my pink lemonade fruity pebble leaves. I was gonna do some like epoxy on like a piece of driftwood or a tabletop or something with my leaves from my first successful grow.
Yeah, I got some out in my closet.
They were all pink and purple and fucking perfect. Now they're all fucking like brown, flat.
haven't checked mine since I put it in there.
They're still in there, but let me hit this joint. I'll open the Athena book up and show y'all a page or two. But they got their own like feed things, and their shit works. They've been testing that shit out in fucking facilities for years. You know what I mean? So their shit works. But as far as like just growers using a 3-part and stopping the cow mag in week 6, that's what I was really referring to. But yeah, the book is dope. I like the book. I'm gonna use it one of these days. Tells you about drawbacks, when to have them, when not to have them, how to fully crop steer, how to cut clones and see a green and cocoa watering, soil, everything, man. It's got a lot of good shit in that book, bro. There you go. Oh, fuck.
That looks silly.
It's flat.
Dude, shit.
It got
That's
flat.
still that's cool as shit though.
I know. I'm
Look at the shape.
gonna do something with them. They're still the first grow, so I'm gonna do something with them. But they're not purple and pink like they were. Yeah, I don't have any pink or purple on this. So.
Oh, here you go. Look at the size of this bad motherfucker.
There you go.
So my from tip to my wrist is 8 inches. Okay.
What's up, Cincy? Let me get you full screen, combos. Hell yeah.
That's
Damn.
for my first grow in 20 years. That was one of the big ones I took.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. That's from the THC bomb. Yeah, it turned out pretty decent.
What's up, Cincy? We got Cincy Seeker, y'all.
I'm getting a call. I'll hop back on in like 5 minutes.
Take your time, brother. We here. We ain't going nowhere. We got Wesley in the motherfucking kitchen.
Smoke until I pass out every night.
You got the fucking TV running, got a show going. You're fuck yeah. Let's see these growers, y'all. Y'all hit that link. We got 57 growers in here. Hit that thumbs up. We just kicking it, man. Fucking
best part of these podcasts are you guys' grows, man. It's
talking about
just
these
so
plants,
much fun
man.
to watch. Teach us something new.
It's wild just to see what worked for everybody. And fuck yeah, hello high grow. Come on up, bro. Let's get an update on that.
Nobody
You know
can hear
what?
you big time. You're muted.
He dropped it. He ain't muted. He just it's just low because he's tatting.
Oh.
It's been kind of low. I turned him up. Let's see.
He's making me want a tattoo so damn bad right now, man.
Say something big time. I just turned you all the way up.
He's muted. There he is.
He's muted.
We hear you now.
Levelz
I don't hear him at all.
Levelz had me turned off. That was over here dogging you. You glad you didn't hear me right now? I wasn't.
Oh man. See,
talking shit. He couldn't even talk shit back.
Right? Yeah, you guys missed out on all that fucking good knowledge I was
Let's
spitting.
see, yeah, Spanish Stray. Let's see them grows, y'all. Hello, high grow. He dropped this video.
Back out. I just wanted to show you that the plant's looking better now.
Yes, sir.
It
That's
shows
awesome.
that you're paying attention, brother. It shows that you're soaking it up, Ace. Glad to see it, bro.
Ain't even
Keep it up,
Keep
bro.
doing what you're doing.
doing my own show yet. On the fucking Levelz Grow Show. What's going on? Let's go. Live.
All right, Ace.
All this knowledge.
Sunday. Hell yeah. Let's see. Oh, we got this. Let's see.
And like I said, this guy said, thank you guys for being here, because if it wasn't for you, he'd be fucking whining and crying right now.
We do appreciate you, Levelz. Give us a place to hang out, man.
This is number one, bro.
I invented the trap. Only pimps and killers love me. Hey.
And what is up, friends? Today I'm going to be sharing with you from start to finish how I grew over 112 ounces in the Air Cube bucket system. This is definitely, without a doubt, my largest yield yet using this system. And I think a lot of it had to do with the size of the plants.
That's my dog.
The health. And now, friends,
welcome Ames Cannabis, man. Y'all sub up if y'all ain't subbed up. What up, brother?
Placed into these buckets.
What's happening, man?
Now, for the first day, they
glad you
looked
can make it, man.
But on the second day, I just didn't feel like they were looking so happy, or as I would expect them to be.
Hey, you seen them clones? They looking good, huh?
Oh yeah. First week,
I ain't seen them face to face all week. Them bitches blew up since my last eyesight on them.
Matter of fact, for
the bitches look good. I'll be in flower. Y'all better catch up, man.
My fault because it was expired, and I didn't know that at the time. But I still chose to use it. By the end of day 3,
we can't make you out. You're under like 10 feet of water right now, big time. But
looked like over
I imagine you're saying, yeah, I need to catch up, Levelz. I hear you.
Which led me to believe the issue I was having was in the roots. My watering schedule of watering for 15 minutes every hour and a half, I ran before
every 15 minutes, hour and a half.
In plenty of other grows that I've done in the past. My water temperatures was low 70s, pH was right where it was supposed to be, 5.8. The ppm of the nutrients that I was using was around 400 and 550. The lights were set down to
I gotta bounce back and forth because I can't see.
Dim.
All right, no one's
there was
backstage.
No signs of any aphids or pests. And after 5 days, I had
hell yeah. If you want to, CC, what up, Miko?
To be dead as well.
You're good, Con Buzz.
I'm about to scrap everything.
Have a blessed night, man. Good hanging out with you, Con Buzz.
The new nutrients come in. Well, it did.
Yeah, that's
I put it in the reservoir.
Correct me on this.
And literally within 48 hours after
Epid Flow or Epid Flow. How am I saying that wrong?
Front row.
Epid Flow.
My plants look completely different.
That's ebb and flow, like fucking beats every 15 minutes. A little bit, whatever.
Look happy, even though not all of them look happy. Some of them still look kind of sad here and there. But
if I'm not on the YouTube video plan,
put 2 more plants.
I'm looking at it'll skip for y'all.
Where they unfortunately had
it'll skip hard for y'all. It won't play right.
2 new cuts in there, and that way I could kind of maybe try to get a full grow out of this. Even though at the end,
tell me if there's a difference in the video quality. Watch
exactly
why.
Coming up in the next few days, as the plants that are neighboring these little clones would quickly over.
Yeah, we're starting to skip a little bit.
Different, huh?
And
now let me stay on it. If I stay on it,
and since I did not want to top
it'll do right.
Super crop while my plants were looking,
but I can't see StreamYard now.
Wait
that's
all
all
like about right now to super crop my plants and to top them as well. And by the end of
big time,
beginning
big time, you're underwater, brother.
Really started to see some of these plants really take off. And I'm
can't make out what you're saying.
Slushy, which is the plant right in the middle. This plant, up to this date,
I think the reason we ain't been hearing you tonight
cannabis
strain you're on the wrong side of the house.
I grew and flowered this strain in cocoa already, and it didn't impress
McDonald's is on the other side.
Literally about to say that McDonald's on the other side.
Jeremy, free Wi-Fi over there.
At least 3 to 4 times bigger. And by the end of week 3, the white slushy was.
Damn, look at that one in the middle.
Yeah, that's the one. I was watching that one.
And visibly growing within about 2.5 inches.
Oh, raggedy.
Other strains are not so lucky.
Not raggedy.
Become shadowed by this huge plant in the middle. And now, friends, how long do you guys like to veg for? Let me know down in the comments below as I make sure to answer everyone back. In this kind of system, I usually like to do a 4-week veg before I flip to flower. But
He's at a
however, since I
4-week
made some
veg.
mistakes at the beginning of the
Y'all
grow, I
heard
figured
that?
I would give it an extra week.
Yeah.
But
Doing
looking
hydro,
back
that's
at it
actually
now, I
legit
figured that
cool.
was a little bit too much. And I
Right.
feel I could have easily flipped to flower a week early and still gotten the same results. Nevertheless, considering the start that I had, I was able to recover quite quickly, and I don't really think I lost any time during the veg, because by the end of week 4, I think these plants were overdue to be flipped to flower. And that reminds me, if you guys need help whatsoever with your growth from start to finish,
Look
be
at that,
sure
bitch.
to
7
check out
pounds.
my Patreon below, where I help a bunch of
100 chips.
growers from start to finish, regardless of their situation. And if you want to check out the results from a first-time grower, be sure to stop by Garden State Organics YouTube channel and check him out. His first time growing, and he's pulling over 3 pounds. And now, when it comes to these plants, they absolutely look beautiful, and to
What up,
me,
that
they look
guy?
perfect.
Anybody want
I
to
haven't
come
been
up?
able
Y'all
to
know what to
spot a
do.
deficiency
Hit that link.
anywhere,
What up,
even though
Coleman?
there are
Hope
multiple
you're feeling
different
better,
strains in
Coleman.
this grow.
Good to see you, bro.
Therefore, the difference in size of the plants.
We'll
And
see some
Let me
grows, bro.
it would be safe
All
to
right,
say
hey,
that from now on,
whoa,
I'm
whoa,
going to be
whoa,
running
whoa, whoa,
front
whoa.
row.
You
What's
ask,
that?
and you shall receive.
Let's go.
My brother. Let's go. First photo ever fucking popped by Cincy Seeker, y'all.
So here's my question. I'm gonna move this into a scrog here soon.
And a 6x6, right?
Yeah, no, 4x4, which it'll completely fill out. But I've been like trimming the lowers, and you know, my assumption is, since I've never done this, I'm gonna lay this plant down and
All right, so
ease up through the net further and move these ones out.
yeah,
But
perfect.
how much do I trim away, or am I good where I'm at?
I would scrog first, then worry about your
Then
trim.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Because
sense.
you hit your fucking your hot spots
You
and
don't
shit.
want to take too much off now because she's gonna have a different shape. You're gonna open her up, and then you might lose a lot of that coverage on just a canopy. As far as
That's why I haven't taken too much, and I've
leaf
kept some of the
coverage.
lowers, and I'm pulling them up and
Yep,
pushing
pull
these
your
out. But
lowers.
I've been training it and trying to keep it
You're doing a
pliable and
great
not
job,
slipping out.
Cincy. I know it's your first time, brother. You're doing a phenomenal job on training. Now, y'all, she looks pissed off, but she's been finicky. I think she's just crammed in a bit small tent. She wants to be in a bigger spot, and that's what I. What about the pot size? How long has she been in that pot?
Like 35, 40 days.
What y'all say? Up pot that before flower?
I mean, it's in a 5-gallon.
I mean,
Normally,
you're already in a 5-gallon, bro. I'll let that bitch right out. Just scrog it
Yeah, but you
out
got
and
to
then clean it
think.
up.
So she's unhappy now. What if she's asking for a 7 for flower?
do you think any part of that is because it's been on flower newts the whole time because of the autos?
Yeah, you're right. Forget about
That
that.
would definitely be.
I mean,
reason.
it's not getting
Yeah,
veg speed because I got these autos going for the grow off. This one's done already, and it's only week 9. Never had one finished so quick.
Great job, bro.
But this one keeps going. It's still having that problem though. Levels like it. I think it
really?
stopped. I think it stopped, but it progressed for a while. So I'm not sure. It's gonna finish out. I'm not worried about it, but it definitely.
Oh yeah, Mondo, that plant's not old. That photo is really not that old, right, Cincy?
September 28th, or like right at the very end of September. So it was just that one scraggly stick a month ago.
Right. Fuck yeah.
Or no, I think it was September 25th. That's what it was. So, I mean, that's a month right now today.
30 days from
Pretty
clone.
much.
Cut.
I mean, it was a taller clone. It was that. I mean, it was one stick with like 4 branches off of it. And,
Right.
yeah, it came quite a ways, and as soon as it went to autopod, it took off.
I'd say give her more room. That just like AG just said. I say go to a 7 to a 10 gal before flower at least, bro. You're gonna go to a 4x4. You gotta think you about to scrog her out. You're gonna put her under some stress. Maybe I mean not really. She is
Let me
young.
see. Let me
It's
see
not
how
an
to do that.
old plant.
Let me see
It's
some
not an
legs.
old plant, so she is young, but
it's already filling a 4x4 for sure.
Right. Can we see the legs?
Yeah, let's see some legs.
All the plants not stressed.
Yeah, she's young. You can tell she's young by the green on the stuff.
Okay.
How
Aim
old
up
was
just
the
a little
cutting?
bit higher. There you go.
What's that?
How old was the cutting when you received her? And Mr. Tricombs, welcome, brother.
What's going on?
I don't know. He didn't tell me. I would have guessed it was probably 20 to 30 days. It was just in a root cube when I got it.
Fuck yeah.
But he gave me a longer, it was like kind of one longer branch. It was a 2-foot branch when he handed it to me. I thought I was getting a small cutting, and it wasn't. All right. Well, I just wanted advice on the strog because.
Yeah. Lightly the leaves until you get the net up. Once you get the net up, see how see how she looks, and go from there, brother. You'll know. Basically, you want to get the net up, and you want to clean everything. You aim for it, but if you're already thin, you don't want to clean it too much. But really, around the trellis level is where you want to lollipop down.
All right.
But you just before you do anything, just make sure you get her spread out and all, and then see how she looks. She might have just enough leaves on her to spread that whole canopy even level, you know.
If I scrog it out and it fills everything pretty much right away, then should I flip it?
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Fuck yeah. Well, and another thing too, once you get her in that other tent, you make sure to run her a week or so just on regular newts on the feet. Just get her on some veg nukes. Get her back. You want those leaves up before you flip. Oh, wait, what'd you do, Ames? What was that signal there? What'd you...
No, that was it. That was it, bro. That was it. You were literally on point, bro. 100%.
I would give her veg and try and fix those leaves, bro. Hook her up on the veg newts.
I mean, I could switch it over to veg newts now. I have a second reservoir that I can hook to the line and change it around.
I would 110%. Wake that girl back up and get those leaves back up and flip that motherfucker. Scrog her out. Wake her up. She's struggling because she don't know what to think. You got to think like we talked about in Discord last night or the night before. When you're feeding flower newts to a veg plant, the veg plant needs the nitrogen and the phosphorus. The flower and doesn't, you know what I mean? So you got, or maybe I said that backwards, whatever. But you need the higher nitrogen and phosphorus in veg.
Yes.
All right.
So I would definitely hook that res up, Cincy. Thank you for coming up and sharing your grow with us, man. You're gonna kill it with this plant. This is his first photo fucking feed, y'all.
Oh, you're gonna fucking kill it, bro. Especially as soon as you get that net on and you get her all spread out, bro. Oh god. Hop back on. Let me see what she looks like after that, bro. I want to see that.
All right. We'll do.
Right.
Later.
Yeah. Later, brother. Guerrero.
Hey Wesley, what's for dinner, brother?
We got the chef.
Yeah.
Going in the oven. Like it. You know he knows what he's doing.
He's always cooking something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What's on the menu for tonight?
What are we having?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got.
Do I need the white tablecloth and the
glass of wine, everything? Come on, man.
Candles lit, like.
Yeah.
So I got some cut up chicken breast organic, olive oil, one of those little honeydew melon squash, like a winter squash, like a butternut. That was from the local farmers market. Some Africans that she says is all about the compost.
Oh yeah.
What else is in there? Shallots, so pretty much an onion. I don't even know, man. I just threw some shit in, a little agave syrup.
You got a whole
pepper, oregano.
mix of shit.
That sounds fire. You gonna save some for me, right, Wesley?
Come on over.
Let's go.
She's down.
Hell yeah! Finally.
Chopped her down.
She's down? No, she's not down, huh?
Day 65. Chopped them both.
Hell yeah.
Not very frosty, but
still quite pretty.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Fucking old floppies.
Floppy's good.
Oh. Notice I didn't
get video.
Exfoliate it. I didn't strip these families off. I don't even know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Can't even see shit. It's too dark. But they're down. Finally. Go. Stop on it.
Looking good, man.
Very nice.
Congrats to the harvest, brother.
That's why I went in the chaz. I was just all them fucking sticklets. I was trimming them all up. I just got done trimming them. Haven't been down.
Birds?
Yeah.
No, great training on those plants. You could have definitely filled out 2 4x4s with both of those. What, one each? I mean,
I got the. I made a video when I did all this shit. Well, I'm gonna be editing it, but I recorded all of it and couldn't cut this one down. It was too much. Well, that's all that one plant right here. That's the Master OG. It's probably the sweetest plant I ever grown, man. The smell of it, the sweetness is insane.
Really?
I don't know what it's. Yeah, I don't know what's mixed in it.
Master OG is like reminds me of a Hindu Kush.
Really?
Like real sweet lemon, pine, earth.
Yeah, I'm curious what the pine salt, baby.
This shit's just sweet. Potty mouth smells like a fucking dirty gym sock with a hint of sweet behind it, but it's more funky as fuck.
Gromadrosis?
Macho, what up? Wait, what?
Come on, Frank Zappa, anybody?
Shake back, Ames.
Huh?
Shake back.
No, I ain't shaking back.
Yeah.
Not today. Not today.
Back.
What up, Paul? Yama. Let's see that grow, Yama. Somebody's got an echo.
Yama.
Yama grow 420.
Oh, shit. Turn this damn light out.
What up, Yama? Good to see you, brother. As always, man. Yama's a fucking hell of a grower. Y'all check him out, man. Six for the win. Good fucking people. Been around for a couple years now. I remember me and him hit 400 subs at the same time. Yep. Never forget that.
Well, I heard somebody was doing a tattoo, so I figured I'd jump on panel and see.
What up, CC? Sorry, I am blanked out. I apologize. How you doing, CC?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I started looking at chat this way. You're my bad. How you doing, CC?
What up, CC?
Hey.
CC.
Hey. I'm watering plants, so I. Oh.
Well, like I said, I was going back.
Hey, have you looked up those self-watering things from Spiderformer or CC?
Yes, I looked them up.
Can you
the whole system? Yeah.
Can you run one?
Yeah. Yeah, you can run 1, 2, 4, however many you want.
And let me ask you this. I know it said for 2 plants you get a month in the res, and then for 4 plants you get 2 weeks. Now, I feed personally meat, so in my style, I feed too often for that. Not on all the tents, but for when they start needing the water more often, I can't wait 2 weeks to switch to newts out. So I have to empty that res every 3 days when I'm trying to feed them. Or how's that gonna work, CC?
Well, why are you having to switch your nutrients out once you put them in the reservoir?
I'm trying to figure out.
They're gonna sit for 2 weeks, just stagnant newts, just sitting.
That shit's gonna.
They could be stagnant, or you could, yeah. I mean, depending on what it is, depending on how many plants you have in there, if it'll feed for 2 weeks, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily put enough in it for 2 weeks at a time.
Thank you.
Like my reservoirs, I can put about a gallon and a half in each one. Now I only do that and fill it all the way up when they're in flower, and they're drinking that much. But otherwise, I mean, I'm putting nutrients in them every couple of days because I don't want them sitting for too terribly long.
You answered my question. Thank you, CC. I've been battling that question all day. You answered what I needed to know. I know you went and researched that shit. You bottom feed, so I know if you went and researched it, you're the person I need to go talk to. Because I'm the one that told you about them.
Yeah, I would never, unless I was going out of town for a week, I would put enough nutrients in it for a week, maybe a day or 2 more just to make sure. But if I was doing that, I would probably put some kind of bubbler or something in it just to keep it moving a little bit.
I use lemon juice as a pH down. Can't bubble lemon juice because it bubbles and fills the entire surface with bubbles, like soap. Like have you put a drop of soap and it just keeps coming up.
Yeah, that would foam up for sure. Well, what you could do is test the theory before you would ever do it and leave it for that long. Take some of it and pH your nutrients like you're supposed to. Leave it like separate in a bucket, not necessarily in a reservoir. Leave it in a bucket for a couple days. See where the pH level goes to.
Yeah, pH fluctuates on stagnant shit. Right.
Right.
Not on water. It's sitting around newts, it drops. No, it's mine actually drops 1.5 to 2 points in 5 days. I learned that last week, so it was 6.47. I left at 6.27 or some shit.
Yeah. Well, what I do with mine is because, with mine and with cocoa, I need it lower. But I've found that lowering the pH a little lower than the normal standard, like most people, I think with cocoa feed anywhere between 5.8 to 6.0. Right. I mix my nutrients to 5.5 to 5.6. And that's because and I feed with that, and it goes in the reservoir. But that's because if the nutrients sit for a day or two and it decides it doesn't need anything, the pH is going to rise. I don't really, but by that third day, it's back up close to 6. So it makes sure that I don't, my pH doesn't get too high when they're actually drinking the nutrients. But most of the time, it doesn't last that long anyways. So I'll be honest, once you start butt chugging, you'll realize that your plants need a lot more water than you're giving them right now.
Yes, for sure. Master OG drank 2 gallons a day. 2 gallons a day.
I still water 20 to 30% of my pot size though.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I need 40.
You probably aren't watering enough then. Once you start butt chugging your plants, you'll realize they drink a lot more than we give them because we're so afraid to overwater them. But when they're allowed to take what they want, it's easier to keep them regulated. I mean, they won't drink more than they need. You can't overwater at that point. It's not an option.
So with the sips, that's why I like the sips. They do that, and they blow up, and it's on their own accord. And the blue mats were the same thing. I've never seen such big plants without the blue mats, man. When it's on demand and they take what they want, like every dribble.
Yep.
That's the plant taking that, or is that the thing? The blue mat.
The blue mat works.
So that's not the plant absorbing it. That's needed.
The blue mat, there's a carrot, and it's based off of water tension, and the plants dictate water tension with dry and moisture levels. So when they consume the water around the carrot with the roots, that carrot reacts to the plants sucking up the moisture and what moisture they want.
Yeah, that carrots work is the same as, those carrots work is the same as, you ever seen those glass bulbs at like fucking Walmart that you can put in your plants? You fill the little glass ball with your water and then you put it in your fucking plant and it'll feed your plant whenever your plant's thirsty.
As the plant,
same thing.
Dries
out.
It bubbles and releases a teeny little bit of water.
Yeah. So it's impossible to overwater your plant that way.
That's why I love
unless
them
you're
earth
pouring
boxes.
from the top and drinking from the bottom and doing, 2 or 3 other things, in which that would be dumb. They take what they want and you just leave them to it. Oh. But yes, when they self-water, they'll take what they need, and honestly, you do get bigger, healthier, better plants for me, especially. I'm much happier.
So I can fill that res as much as I want. I don't have to put 50 liters.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, you can put whatever you want in it.
And just because the bucket holds 5 gallons doesn't mean you have to fill it with 5 gallons.
You want it.
Just because the bucket holds 5 gallons doesn't mean you have to fill it with 5 gallons.
Sorry, I was getting in. I was watching on my TV screen, then I tuned in, and I got double. But it's good. How you doing, guys? Levels.
Cheers, brother.
Hey, my brother. Yes, hi. How you doing, bro?
What's up, man?
Big up yourself, my brother. Yeah, man. Wesley, big up, my brother. Hey, my big sister is in the house. CC 420. How you doing?
Hey. Hey.
Man, I love your advice, man. Everything you said there was spot on. Spot on.
Yeah, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. Now, I will be honest with you. I probably, until you get in the place where you are with your grow all the time, I probably would not set the system up, because you would need to monitor it for a day or two to make sure that they're drinking, they're doing what they need to do,
no flooding,
and that they're getting enough. Right? There's no flooding. There's no issues.
A lot
Yeah,
of
I
people
mean,
forget
I
about
could
that. That
set it up
flooding
on
sucks,
a
bro.
Saturday and watch it on Sunday and go to work on Monday.
Yeah, I would wait till you're 2 or 3 days with it at least 2 to 3 days straight. Because especially since when they first start, they're going to be drinking, but it's going to take them probably 2 or 3 days to get regulated to start drinking enough to where you know that you're going to have to refill it. And if you're away for 2 or 3, 3 or 4 days after that, they may be completely dry for several days.
Right.
So that's just my recommendation is wait till you are with your grow 100% because I know you're not always around them.
I would only do it in one tent.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. I don't know.
Hey, I got to run real quick. Possibly be back up. Thanks for having me, Levelz. Awesome show tonight.
Right, come. Thank
All
you
right,
for
y'all.
sharing,
Appreciate
brother.
all y'all up there on the panel. Everybody in the chat. Talk to y'all later.
Yo.
Hey,
up, brother?
night.
Later,
Bye.
brother. Y'all hit that link, man. Let's see these grows.
Oh. Well, I guess since I'm sitting up here, I probably could show you mine since let me get off the floor.
Come on, CC.
Oh.
I know you got something cooking.
At the moment, I have it flowering. My flowering 7 weeks, but it's the light off now, so I can't show you. But my light come on at night time. So yeah, I do. This is daytime. During the daytime, I go off and I come on at night.
Hell yeah, that's smarter.
Yeah.
Electricity is cheaper at night too.
It's cheaper
So,
at night, right?
yeah, yeah.
And yeah, it's on. Everyone is sleeping at night, so my light can come on. It's fine.
Yeah. Hell yeah, CC. That's what I'm talking about.
Cheaper by a lot.
Tell Mr. CC I said Carl. I said, hey.
He heard you. He's listening. He's right behind me. He's beating up his baby again, doing surgery on his
Shout out to
his
Mr.
photo.
CC. I hope you're good, brother. One love.
All right, hold on. Let me turn my
Yama,
Wi-Fi on.
how's your grow? Oh, they got big already. Whoa.
That's what I'm talking
There we go.
about.
Okay. Sorry, I had to turn the Wi-Fi on because, yeah. All right, so we moved some plants around. I know this is his tent, but at the moment it has 3 of my plants in it. So,
I see that.
yeah. So, my strawberry cheesecake from Seedsman, I moved all 3 of them over here. These were my babies have gotten a little bit bigger. They're about 1.5 inches now, so they're growing.
And that's
because
cocoa bag.
Yes, this is the Kaya Cocoa that comes compressed in the bags. You just hydrate and grow right in the bag. It's a fabric mesh material, and it is that my biggest fear was that they wouldn't self-wick with the pots, but they work just fine with the AC Infinity.
I bet they work good with the wicks because they're so
Yeah.
thin. It's like a nursery.
Yeah, so they really pull through that one. And then this is his GMO banana, his photo. This was the little one that was in the middle, so it's gotten bigger. So she's almost ready, which he said tonight she's about ready for butt chugging. But he went ahead and hand watered her. I said just wait 1 more week, so that way we don't have to fool with it tonight.
Right.
Are you
And this is
feeding
that-
the plants already at this stage?
Oh yeah, mine are on full nutrients,
Okay.
full strength. Yeah, they they get 2 feedings of water, just water only when they're really little, and still with the humidity domes. But after I take the dome off, they get half strength for 2 feedings at least. And if they take it well, they go to full strength. So, and then that's usually, that's usually when they blow up. So, with my little babies. And they'll get full strength from now until the day they die. So. Oh, yeah, that's
Day
fine.
they die.
Yep,
Straight
till
up.
the day they die. Till the day I kill them bitches.
So you feed throughout the growth time. There is no time that you stop feeding, like just water.
Nope, no time. They get nutrients the whole time.
All right.
So I don't bother with just water.
Yeah.
Now occasionally if I go out of town or something and I need somebody to feed, I tell them, hey, just fill that with water. But it's because it's usually one of my kids. So this is the Fruity Pebbles OG. This is the autoflower that's in his tent.
Oh,
massive.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
she's a big bushy bitch.
Oh yeah.
She is full all the way inside. So he's like, you want to defoliate her? I'm like, yeah, not tonight. So she's just going to go that way. She's about to go into flower pretty soon. So I may do it right before she flips, but it's not going to be right now. Huh?
She's my half plant.
Yeah, and this is only, that's right, this is only the half a plant. Hubby did some training on her and broke her main stalk, so she got topped pretty much. And so half of her was broken. So yeah. And then we have her other sister, Fruity Pebbles OG, the one that's in the Pro Mix. So she's taking over a 4x4, as you can see.
She's a fucking beast. Look at her.
Yeah.
And what day of flower? She's auto, right?
Yeah, they're all autos. I have no earthly idea how old she is. I don't even remember the day that he popped her. I don't know, because it was his plant.
That's one of his 3.
Yeah, she was one of his original 3 in the Pro Mix, because we were doing the Fruity Pebbles OG. I know, but I don't know what day we popped it. I don't remember what day we popped them. We did the one in Pro Mix, then we did the one in Cocoa over there, and then I have the one that's in a 1 gallon.
All right. That's right.
So this is the baby sister in the 1 gallon, but it's all the same strain. So it was sometime towards the beginning of September. So I don't really remember. Yeah.
Right.
So I don't really count much with autos. I just let them grow.
Oh yeah.
This is the Night Terror from AQ, and then the Nachos and El Sapo Auto Orange back there, my brother-in-law stuff. Let me see if I can show you.
I like the development on that back corner plant.
Oh yeah, she's super pretty. Let me see if I can find. Oh, there'd be a good one. See?
Oh shit! Look at that.
So yeah, they work real well with the wicks. So, and you can actually see, if you see some of the lines in the bag, you can see those are her roots.
Fuck yeah! Wow.
So yeah, she really likes it. So, oh goodness gracious!
As always, killing it.
Always.
I'm trying.
Oh wait, let's see. That's a skeleton.
Yes, this is one of my bonsais.
Oh wait, I thought you had the skeleton. Oh, we're
Well,
not looking at that plant.
not in this one. No, and I'm actually getting ready this weekend to take. This is the one with the skull in it.
Oh, so you take that off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm getting ready to take this off this weekend and
Hell
start
yeah.
washing the cocoa away.
Fuck yeah, we're gonna show some roots. Yep.
That's how y'all do it.
Mm.
Yeah, so I've already done it a little bit on top. Oh, if I can get it. See if it'll, there you go. So I've already done it a little bit on top.
Real slow, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, because you don't want to burn the roots up, and then especially a lot of the little feeder roots are going to die off anyways. So you just have to do it real slow and make sure that they're all really developed.
Oh yeah, you're doing a fucking great job, dude. Like, god damn, that is
hang out, fucking job. The training. Oh, there's a skeleton. All right.
Yep. So I've got her pulled through the rib cage on multiple points. And then I've kind of tied her to the side here to get her to grow up at an angle. And then these two, hubby told me last night, he's like, you ought to tie those there because then they look almost like shoulders.
Right.
So if you back up, actually, if you'll see from behind, it looks a little bit better. Without that leaf in the way. They look like little shoulders.
Right.
So I tied them to the side so that they would grow that way. And I've already started exposing some of her roots.
Oh shit, you're doing that one too? There's a skull down there?
No, this one's just the hip bones. I'm going to wash it away and you'll see the roots actually growing up over the hip bones.
That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah.
And then
what about
this
the
one,
head? Mr. Tricombe said, what about the head?
The head of what? The head of the skeleton?
Yeah.
This one, it doesn't have a head. It's just the planter. Just the bottom. Its skull is over here.
You're gonna have
right.
buds for a head.
Yeah,
Big
so
old
she
collar.
grows. Yep. She grows out and she's growing up this way. Yeah. And then
Great training, man.
yeah, I'm pulling these out and I'm trying to get them to go specific directions so that they grow out a certain way, but she's already getting into flower, so.
Man, I gotta give me some of them bud clips.
Yeah, they do work great. So I have about 5 boxes of them. I use plenty. So, but
Tyler said, what did I come back to?
me, he came back to me. He came back to Pretty Plants.
Looking good. Wow, look at that. There's the stepper.
Yep.
There's the stepper.
Yep.
The bars.
And this is
Ames calls it bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
Getting good signal right there.
Yeah. So this one is the one that has the grow dots that she's got way too much nitrogen. It's just, I put too many in there. She's doing really good though. I mean, she's still, can get a good shot. She's still super frosty. And she still smells really good. She's burnt up. I mean, it's just too much. So next time when I use them, I'm not going to put quite so many in there. Probably half. Because you can definitely tell the difference in the green colors. She is super, super dark. But she still looks good.
What you think that's from?
I think it's too much nitrogen. There's way too many nutrients that the plant has, and I think nitrogen is the biggest one. So between the really, really dark green and the burnt tips and the curling, I think it's a little too hot for her. So, but she does smell really good. And then here's my baby golf balls. These are my 1 gallons. These are the 2 Silly Rabbit. This one's it's getting close to being done. So she's starting to suck up all her leaves. She's just probably maybe like 1%, if that, amber on her leaves, on her sugar leaves though, not her buds. So won't be too much longer. And that one's already faded out. She's about at the same spot, so a couple more weeks. But she's really, let's see if I can see in this one a little bit better. She's starting to turn purple and getting really frosty.
Chunky fucking
softball.
Oh yeah.
Always killing it, man.
Yeah, I mean, she originally looked like little golf balls on top. I mean, she's starting to fill in now and stretch up a little bit, but I mean, they were seriously like little golf balls. Kind of like round and shaped like this one. It was funny. So, and then this one is my gummy bear from Moscow. And she's getting really super frosty. So she's also in a 1 gallon.
Man, I gotta step up my auto game. You're killing it, CC.
Man, you gotta step up your clone game.
I'm fine. You gotta step up your clone game. My clone game's on point.
And then let me move her out of the way so that you can really see this
What up,
one back
y'all?
here.
We got you up next, Yama.
What's up, bro?
Cheers, everybody. Carl, what up, Carl?
Hey, Carl.
He said, "Fuck you,
With
Carl."
a K. Oh, fucking Carl with a K. Little
Yep,
C,
Carl with
little
a K.
K around it. But
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
And this is my last 1 gallon. She's this is the gummy bear from Atlas.
wow, look how the frost on that. And that's the one
Oh,
in the
yeah.
middle getting both the best worlds, huh?
Yes. So, and she's
These nugs.
getting super thick. So,
Eyeball.
Chunky.
How you doing, Eyeball? Good to see you, brother.
yep. Oh, and then last but
1
not
gallon.
least,
Hold
yeah,
on,
those
hold
are
on. Let me see them legs. That's a 1 gallon, yo. Look at those colas on a 1 gallon.
Fucking baseball bats.
Wow.
Nice.
Great job. Look at that stalk. Jesus.
yeah.
It's like the
She's
size of a quarter.
yeah, she's actually yeah, she's about that. This one's a little bit smaller, but
Tell you, man, that,
yeah, I know. I'm trying not to knock.
that Carl with the C's one hell of a grower, ain't he?
He's one hell of a smoker, I know that.
Well, yeah.
Listen to him.
Yeah. Let's see. He's grown that one,
Fuck what you see.
and Carl with a C has grown some of that one, and then I kind of took over her, and then he's grown this one. This is his other one. This is the baby Yoda. He was his other photo that he was over here playing with and manipulating, defoliating and
Hell yeah.
pulling her branches. You should actually see. He's kind of making her twist around a little bit and go around the side of a pot. He's got a veg for a little bit longer, so he's playing with her branches.
Now, somebody was asking earlier, do y'all flip your autos or do you let them just go?
Oh no, I just let them go. They start on the same light cycle that they finish with. So, yeah, they don't. Yeah, I mean, that's what they're happy with. So, and this girl was getting so heavy already, we just decided to hold her up a little bit more, give her a little extra support. So, and these are the only 2 5 gallons. These are the Silly Rabbit the candy from Silly Rabbit. So.
Oh yeah, that's some good training, Mr. CC.
And then.
That is a beast. Wow.
Anytime, my dog, glad you're here, bro. Keep it simple, Stoner.
Yep, that's what I say all the time. Just keep it simple. And then her sister's back there. She's the same. She's about now she's probably about 1.5 inches taller.
For sure.
So, but yeah, that's
It
my other
shows
girl.
They love the bottom feeding. It shows.
Oh yeah, they do. These girls are, roughly what would you say, about 3/4 of a gallon a day at the moment? Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try it out. Man. What up, Elcana in the house? I think I'm gonna try it out. I might try to.
But even CC's telling you it's fucking worth it, bro. I'm telling you, do it.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay, dear.
Hell yeah. All right, CC, I'll get you off. We got Yama up next.
Okay, I'll be listening. I'll hang out. I gotta finish watering.
Good
Yeah,
job,
thank you
CC.
for
Good
sharing,
job.
CC and Mr. CC. Y'all are killing it over there. By the way, thank y'all for sharing this with us, keeping us
Oh,
updated.
you're welcome.
Oh yeah. All right, Yama. Sorry, brother. Thank you for hanging out, coming on up, man.
Cheers.
Yama Grow 420, y'all.
I can't. So yeah, I can't hear the chat. First of all, I can't see the chat. So if you,
I'll let you know.
Let me know. Okay. Awesome plants, by the way, CC. Really, really nice, man. Those, really, I'm sorry, not man. Man. They were really nice. For one gallon, and you have some amazing, amazing colas. I am just really, really impressed by that. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I go by ma'am, bro, sir, dude, whatever works.
So you're looking at my Skywalker OG. I've been growing the same genetics, same from clones for the last year. I get them from this clone nursery in Los Angeles. They have really, really wonderful clones. This is pretty much the first time that I've used synthetic nutrients all the way through, and I'm getting leaves that kind of start doing this like fadey, curly thing there. That I don't know if I should be concerned because I'm underfeeding or overfeeding. I haven't fed this thing in 2 weeks, and it's due for a feeding today, so no, I'm not overfeeding. But I think it's just fading. And I started this in a G3000. This isn't a 3x3, by the way. I started this under the G3000 from Spider Farmer, and then a day, I think 28, I got the new light, the SC3000, and then I got the supplemental light bars that they sent me. And it's been good. It's been I didn't expect this level of stretch. Like I said, I have grown this same genetics before, and they've always been slightly squattier. And for some reason on this round, and I don't want to say blame, I'm crediting that to the nutrients this round, switching to synthetics, and just the thing just exploded. Especially if I'm in an earth box. So in an earth box, you have access to your root zone directly through this tube here. But what happens is you feed it. You can give it water through here, or feed it through there, or you can just feed it traditionally, here on top. On top. I got a bunch of caked on diatomaceous earth, in case you're wondering what that caked on white. It's because I got attacked by ants like 3 weeks ago, man. It's like it was just crazy here, so I had to like break out the diatomaceous earth and spray IPM on the lower part of the plant. Whatever, I won the battle. They're gone now, but that's what's happening here. Fading. This is day 49. And my previous ones have gone to day 74, and I give it one last day of like darkness for whatever reason. I don't know. I just do it. And then I ran 18.6 on my last 2 weeks. This one, I don't know when it's going to finish. I gave it I'm running the Simpro formula, and I gave it the Boost formula day, oh man, I don't remember. I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago. And just immediately, the synthetics just immediately start getting the colors and the fade going. So I want to say I don't think I'm going to make it to day 74 on this one. It looks to me like I can have maybe 2-3 weeks tops. 2 weeks most likely, because this shit's fading hard. It is uncharted territory for me, so I don't know. The thing just stretched as soon as
Anybody on panel know what could be going on?
What's the last time
Could you speak on it for me?
No. Carl.
Ames,
go I'm in the middle. No, I'm in the middle of something, bro. You are
you
good.
Go right.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think it might be just normal.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man, it's good stuff.
She's hungry, bro.
She's hungry. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, so she's needing a feed today. She's gonna get a feeding today, and I'm gonna do it at the soil level into the soil, and and do it that way. But thank you, Carl. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, bro. I mean, shit, man. If you don't know, you don't know. I can't fault you for it. I mean, No,
I don't know because I've never had this, and like the synthetics, man. Honestly, I feared them. I have to say, I was scared of them. Like, I was all about the top feeding, the top dressing the dog to earth, and it takes a sweet time and whatever, and then like you can give it a little much or whatever, it's fine. But this stuff just immediately, just wow.
Yama, do you want to know that'll bring it back like real fast though?
What's that?
Tell them the secret.
Bro, are you ready for this one though? You might have to be sitting down.
Feed him.
No. You drink like your favorite drink and then you piss in a bottle and give it to him.
Oh, you motherfucker! I'm not the bad.
So y'all walked right into that one. You
walked
walked right into that one.
100%. Walked right into that shit.
I'm like, fuck that, man.
Oh my god!
I knew it was coming.
It's like April 1st all over again.
All this fucking said piss in it.
Be eating food today. Oh man, it's high heat because this light when the thing stretched it. So I flipped right when everything was at the here at the trellis level, and then it just stretched like it's just so fast, man. I couldn't keep up with it. I was not expecting that. Normally it gets to about like here, all, but it really stretched. So I know I'm getting some like really high temperatures up here at the very top, and my probe I have in the middle, which isn't necessarily reading the top of the here at the very top. It's just kind of taking an average of the whole tent, so yeah, I think the high heat and the not I guess thank you, Carl, for this. They're not feeding the bitches hungry. All right, good.
Hey, all you gotta do is ask, bro. My secret sauce might not work for you, but I'm just saying.
Still trying to figure out a lot. Every time you
they took all what Hello Hydro says. They took all the newts from the leaves, underfed.
I'm literally about to say this.
Okay, thank you.
So you're not No, I'm not trying to be a dick. This is going to sound dickish. I've been trying to figure out how to say it in a nice way. I'm not trying to be mean.
No, man.
You let the grow get away from you.
Yes.
And they're 100% eating themselves.
Okay.
You need to look up mobile nutrients or immobile nutrients and shit like that. Find a list of that shit, and then you need that chart and a deficiency chart. They'll 100% keep you on point, so you know what's happening. And once you can see your deficiencies coming, then you can correct it with your different types of nutrients. You are feeding synthetic, right?
Yes, I'm doing synthetic, organic and synthetic. But honestly, I was underfeeding because I thought, I just didn't want to burn it, and I guess it turns out I'm underfeeding. I thought I was I'm looking too much.
You see, your stems are real purple.
Yes, but that's also yes.
That there's telling you right there, she's hungry, man.
I got a question about that UV. Which one is that?
It's the UV 30.
The far red, or no? That's the UV 30s.
Yeah, UV 30s here. These you run apparently 2 hours out of the day, and then here on the edges here, I don't know if I'm even pointing at this right because I can't see the screen, but I've got the 2 deep reds, and the deep red bars you can run at the same time as your normal lights in flower. You can run them during veg too, but they say that the deep red lights might promote stretching in veg, so that's why I only run them in flower. And I just got them, so yeah. But I'm not going to run these. I'm only going to run this in flower, the supplemental light bars. But yeah, thank you for letting me know. Yes, I was honestly, I was on the phone, am I overfeeding these things? Let me back up the food, and I honestly haven't seen too much of it. It has. Yeah, I guess it has a little bit.
Well, see, now you got a reference point, you know when you have a curling leaf like that it's most likely underfed, what I mean?
I guess so. And I actually thought nutrient burn at first. I thought, oh, fuck, I'm obviously giving this way too much. Let me back off. So
way too little.
So, yeah, she's hungry. All right, good to know.
Is that a SE3000?
This is the SE3000, yeah, man. The SE3000, they just sent it to me. It has the little controller up here. I removed the ballast and the driver here and the little controller that should go on in the middle just so I could put the lights on there. But you can control this from the app, from the Spotter Farmer app, which Spotter Farmer did not make a big deal out of it at all. They just kind of released it and didn't really say anything. And it's pretty cool. You could control your lights and make it do sunrise and sunset if that matters to anyone. But
right.
But I think it is really cool. So then you don't need a timer. You can just do it from your phone. So if you have limited space on your power supply.
I see what you're saying.
Oh shit! I just stepped on my dog. Fuck. Sorry. Sorry, buddy.
And so you set up a new tent. What you got? Another 3x3.
Yeah, they sent me the new 3x3. They were out of stock, but they just got it back in stock. And I've been growing with this for 2 years, I want to say. And this one, it's slightly different. The material is different. It's like a checkered thing. It's like a, like a squared off inside.
Yeah.
It is more reflective. And the big difference that I see is that it has openings now for the side in here.
Right.
Whereas this one, like one of the reasons that I started, and I shouldn't say started, one of the reasons that I'm using the 3x3 and like it is because you can reach pretty much all the way in the back. This one doesn't have the sides, and I was like, oh, I'm fine with it. But man, this is like this is real nice. Being able to open the sides here.
Damn, it is an upgrade. Nice.
Totally right. And I know some people hate these like vents on the bottom. They get real pissed off.
I like them. I don't mind them. I don't really use them, but they can be beneficial if you need to exhaust that.
So I don't have an intake fan. I leave my vent open at the bottom, and then I have an exhaust fan, to basically to get it all out. So yeah, that's a new 3x3. But yeah, I'm gonna have to feed this thing. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, because I was so worried, man. I'm like, I honestly thought I was overfeeding the thing. I was like, these synthetic nutrients, it's acting so fast that it's overfeeding and it's curling leaves.
Also could be the powerful of the light if not using CO2.
Well, I am
That's only 300 watts. That's not that much light.
That's not gonna
That ain't shit. That ain't nothing.
I'm getting like 100, and if you guys know your lux, I don't have the other meter. I have a lux meter, so I'm getting about 100 and something, 105 here on the edges, which is pretty, whatever. It's not the most powerful light, but it is certainly pushing its limits, I want to say. But yeah, I'm gonna get on the feedings. So yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. It's
anytime, Yama, man. That's why we're here. I'm glad you came up, brother.
Dude, it's like I asked Diesel, and he's like, I think it's just normally fading. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. I mean, it smells awesome, and I really love it.
Not that early though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That Simpro stuff, man. It just immediately, as soon as you feed the last stage, the boost, it just started fading. Like it started getting purple, and I don't think this is gonna go. I can't see this going more than 3 weeks.
3 more weeks.
Day 49. So let's see, day 60. Yeah, the previous ones went to 74, and I really want to try to do it early. I don't know.
63, that motherfucker.
Yeah, I think so.
Check the trichomes.
I think so too. Yeah, right. I appreciate it, man. A big Carl still in there. Carl with a K.
I'm just a little guy, man. No, Levelz is the big. I don't put me on fucking front.
Your advice, man. We got Wesley too. I want to say hi to Wesley. Hell yeah, dude. I thought I saw Wesley earlier. It turns out it was
Wesley knows.
I'm gonna jump off this. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'll be in the panel.
I'm gonna text you, brother. I got some questions for you. We'll talk, brother.
You got it.
How's the Midwest?
Thank you for sharing, Yama. Y'all make sure to sub up to Yama Grow 420, man. Good homie in the community.
Appreciate the advice, guys. Thank you so much. All right, cheers.
Anytime. Have a blessed night, man. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Been a minute since I've seen this girl. Hell yeah. Oh shit, still ain't go get a drink.
Fucking Carl. Piss on it, man.
That's his answer to everything. Why do you think his plants get so big? He pisses on them every day.
You guys,
that's the secret sauce.
There's a certain level of fucking, you know what I'm saying, you got to handle, you know what I mean? So
I smoked that thing.
Very cool.
You want to know what's crazy, though, is Power SI has urea in it. And I actually brought to somebody's attention a while back that I use more piss than everybody does because I use Power SI.
Get the fuck.
Swear to God, bro. I'll grab the Power SI right now and I'll show you it's got urea in it.
Who's urea?
Well,
What's up, guys? Let me get this muted shit. Here, hold on. There we go. That sounds better. What's up, man? Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, what up,
big time? What up, big time?
Yes.
Super clear.
Loud and clear. What's up, King B?
How you doing, big time?
Carl with a fucking K. Mr. Pipes.
What up?
Ames.
Yo.
My favorite person in the world in the middle.
You finished the tattoo?
And of course, you know Levelz is number one.
Number one.
Let's grow, guys. What's up, man? I'm sorry you guys couldn't hear me in chat. I was up there doing my tattoos, you know.
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Yeah, making that money for that BizCon trip. Oh,
yep.
Gotta get it. Yeah. Hey, I got a fucked up story, man. I did a tattoo the other day. What was it?
Night operation.
I want to say it was Tuesday night. No. It was Saturday night. I did a tattoo for $350. I went to 3 or 4 different stores and lost that shit.
Ooh.
Pulled it out of my fucking pocket in one of them stores, reaching for my phone or something. And it was only 3 $100 bills and a 50 that, you know, it was so thin, and it must have just grabbed a corner or something and just slid out with my phone, man. But maybe somebody's Christmas is gonna be all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say you blessed somebody. Somebody got blessed as fuck today.
Right. But yeah, that's what was.
Nah, I didn't grab it, bro. I was gonna
Been
say
stressed.
Carl, it was me, motherfucker.
Been stressed a little bit, you know. But what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Welcome back, brother.
Appreciate it. How we doing all the way across the world over there?
We're doing well, brother. Big time butts and tattoos. Big up yourself, brother.
Yes,
One
sir.
love, one love.
Same, sir.
In Australia now, it's about 2:15 p.m. afternoon.
Oh, it's early for you.
Yeah, I was just lying down in bed. I saw you alive. I said, yeah, let me come up. Have a joint,
Y'all hit that thumbs up, man.
Smash that fucking like button. Headbutt that bitch.
Suplex City.
Share that shit out, guys.
Bro, I got so much up-potting to do out here.
You know that love. Oh, you know what? All that shit. You know what? You might not have been able to hear me, but I could hear your ass. That's right. Oh yeah. Let me show you something.
All right. Let me learn something today. Let me learn something today. Ain't you over there fucking procrastinating, motherfucker?
Yeah, man. God damn it, y'all making me look bad right now. That's not even the same plant. That's a different plant.
That ain't the same.
That ain't the same.
He's stunting. That ain't Fruity Pebbles.
Beautiful.
I seen it said gelato.
Yeah.
What does that say? What?
You can't read the fucking up. There we go.
It's blank.
What?
Oh no.
There we go.
What? I see what? What?
You can't read it.
What? It's white as hell.
Yeah,
I seen
I don't know.
Levelz.
It ain't picking it up in there, but that's it. No,
Is it really?
That's an old tag. That's old.
Oh. Back it up. Back the plant up, though. Oh, just a little bit. Right there. You topped it or no?
I ain't done nothing to it, man. It ain't
Oh,
even
you
in a
ain't
tent. Look,
Oh.
it's sitting over here
Really?
with the rest of them.
Oh, shit. On a cart.
God damn it.
On a motherfucking push cart. That's where they sit. That's how
The
slow
light
you
high.
are.
Let's see how high the light is.
Oh, you up there?
Are those your photos? Those clones?
Yeah, those are all photos, CC. I just don't have room or any. I don't have anywhere to put them.
Hey, they're doing good, bro. Gotta fill it 4x4.
they're
I would
not-
top them hoes.
They're not stretching at all. No, I'm about to take all kinds of clones off, boy. I'm about to gift this shit out there. Everybody in Alliance gonna be growing fucking.
Bet.
I'm about to hook everybody up. It's fire, man. Why not? Let everybody try it.
Fuck yeah.
But no, yeah, I'm just waiting on you guys.
No, that's too easy. Keep cutting clones off that. Like cut the shit out.
Look
of
at
that.
him. He wants to stall that bitch out too.
I got 4 of them.
Procrastinating ass.
I got 4.
Over
Hey,
here.
look.
Hey,
Hey,
this
look
guy.
at this.
Look at this guy.
Look at this fucking Moby Dick.
That's what I thought you was showing. I knew there was another strain yet.
Oh, that's too
what
easy.
I thought your ass was showing.
No, that's a Moby Dick right there, boy. Ah, there we go. There we go.
What?
Moby Dick.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles OG.
The Fruity Pebbles OG.
They were all planted on 1010. They were all up potted on 1010.
Straight up. No, they look good. Hey, on 1010, I gotta go check my date.
I know it wasn't that. I can tell you that.
No, it wasn't 1010.
No, you probably were.
Better
And
get your
then
dates
I
correct.
potted my fucking one, which made you up pot your 6, and then like 2 days after. Like,
Bro,
I was on
me and
top.
Ames, we're kicking it, bro. I'm like, you up potted? He grabs his real quick. Yeah, what you doing? Why you ain't up potted? I'm already up potted. I'm like, damn, now I got to up pot. It was like 11:30, fucking 12. I was like, fuck.
And I up potted mine that morning at 6 in the morning. I had my shit up potted at 6.
While we're talking, I up potted like 4 of those motherfuckers. And then I find out he only up potted one of the bitches and still had to up pot the rest. So I was like,
yeah.
My ass done up potted all. I'm glad I did though. It needed to be done.
I still got one in a solo cup.
Oh, there you
It's
go.
over now.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, Yama, this Fruity Pebbles fire as fuck. This is so here, I'm glad you said that. Where is that? We'll pull that up.
Look, this is how crazy shit is. These were all planted and rooted at the same time in the solo cups. And then I moved all the other ones into solo cups. I didn't move this one. Look how little it still is. I didn't move it. That's a big no. So that was that one. Remember, I had a cutting that was only about that fucking tall.
Oh, that's the mini one?
That's the middle one. So like, yeah, baby, that motherfucker's about to get it.
Yeah.
No, that's the one I'm gonna take all the clones off of though. Those I'm gonna flower those two as soon as you guys are ready to go to flower. When we going to 5 gallons?
Soon here, probably another week or 2.
Or 7 gallons.
After the 5, I would say a week and a half, 2 weeks after that mark. Another month, I'm looking to be in flower for sure.
Facts. So then I'm gonna wait till we get back from BizCon. That's right.
Nah, I'm flipping tomorrow.
That's like
I'm flipping Sunday or Monday, something like that.
Carl should be damn ready to cut him down. Carl, you show your garden yet? Did I miss your garden?
I cut him down this morning, man.
This is the background. Give y'all some background on the pink lemonade, the one that I got. Shout out to VPD. Grows some.
We got.
So he made them from this cross from 34th Street Seed Co. It's Pink Kush cross lemon skunk. Let's see. We'll scroll down here a little bit.
There's a long story behind it, though. This isn't just the story. This is just what he used.
Right. So the story goes, this was grown out for a few years, but it was crossed to the Fruity Pebbles OG. Now the Fruity Pebbles OG was bag seed, but not only was it a bag seed, it was one seed that was found in a motherfucking after 10 pounds, bro. They went through 10 pounds and only found this one seed, bro. One seed. That seed was a reg, but he got a male. Was able to get a male and cross it to the fucking pink lemonade. Ran that for a few years, got it stable, and started fucking running that. Got that, and then sent them out. And they've been going around the community since. It's a fire strain. This bottom picture here that I'm about to show y'all is that right there is perfect. I'll show you. Look at that picture, and then check this out. Oh, we got somebody backstage. Well, we got 420 things. What's up, brother?
Hey. What's up, man? You can hear me?
420,
yes, sir. I'll get your big screen 1 second. Let me just show this picture 1 second. Let I'm new. I don't know what to do.
Thanks for stopping in, 420.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking clones.
We
yeah,
can't see. We can't see you yet. We'll get you up there in a minute.
I got you, brother. I'm coming. All right, so tell me that don't look like that.
It don't look like that.
That don't have the similarity in that. All day long, bro.
Yours looks way better. Yours looks way better, Levelz. That looks way better.
Yeah.
Fucking killing it. So.
Even the bud structure.
I got you, 420. I'm coming. Here you go, brother. Welcome, 420. Thanks.
I grew that pink lemonade from 34th Street a couple years ago. Pretty dope.
No way. How was it?
I made it into rosin.
What? Fuck yes.
So it's sticky. It's real sticky then, 420, huh?
Yeah, and it's really chirpy.
Nice.
Bro, y'all check this fucking crop steering at its finest, bro. This is it, bro.
This guy's lost. He don't even know where to go. Somebody help him.
This is his first time, bro.
I still got
First
4
time.
weeks on this, dude.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Damn, bro.
It's not stretching anymore.
I don't know.
It's not stretching, but it is definitely. I gotta switch the nutrients coming up here too. It'll start fattening up the buds, but
right.
It's they're looking.
What day of flower?
This is the week 5 starts tomorrow.
Yeah, he's just starting.
So
He's
35 days in, 34 days in.
Yeah.
Bro, I cannot wait.
That's pretty damn. Oh, I got underlighting. That looks pretty damn nice. I like your canopy, bro.
Bro, fucking killing it. Floor flex all day long.
Beautiful setup, Carl. He's set
Look
up.
at setup.
Beautiful.
Crop steering at its finest, bro. I'm telling you. That's a
Hey,
5x5.
Yeah, it's a 5x5 with a 4x4 table, so I can still fit in the equipment.
How many plants?
12.
Let's go. See,
Too many though. Too many.
There's a question right there. That shows you right there, Levelz.
You're switching though. You're switching to the 1 gallons next time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or even maybe I might do solo cups just to see how it works.
Carl, Coco's a motherfucker when you're running it like that, huh?
Yeah, man. Well, I'm 25 gallons a day, dude.
Every day.
Every day. It's ridiculous. Just to get to the 20% runoff.
Damn.
I gotta water 3 times a day, about 3 times in the 12 hours, so that it doesn't dry back too much.
20% runoff. You want 20% runoff. He just speaking facts, man. 20% runoff is what you want when you water your plants.
That's what the internet says, anyways.
That's fact, though. That's what you want. You want
It's
runoff.
working, man. There's no doubt about it.
3 times a
Hey,
day,
this is
man.
his first
That's what I'm
time,
talking
Carl,
about.
and everybody watching. This is his first run with this.
Yeah, I'm brand new. Like I built
Think
this.
about all the shit he's writing down. I said this last time. Like he's learned, like wrote so much down. He's gonna improve so much on this fucking.
That ain't got nothing on his wife's solo cup grow.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, and that's why I think I might do 12 solo cups in here.
I would love to
Whoa.
see that, buddy. I would love to fucking see that.
Because the runoff at 20% on those, I'll water them 4 or 5 times a day, and I'll still be less than what I'm doing here.
Right.
Oh, you'll be more than 4 or 5 times a day.
And that's fine as long as these plants aren't like I've never had them.
So here's a question.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
run it-
my problem. I know that.
When you
problem
run it
right there,
through
bro.
and you have to water that often, why couldn't you reuse your nutrients? If
Nah,
you
listen, I probably could, but the way I have it draining out through the table,
right, it's gonna pick up all kinds of stuff. Gotcha.
that too, but I don't really have like one of them condensation pumps where you would put it to low and then pump it back up.
Gotcha.
I just run this out and it runs out and it goes like in behind and it comes out and I have like, I don't know if you guys
Floor drain.
Yeah, well it's like a sump hole, right? Like it's a big
Yep.
it collects water and everything.
Yep.
So then this goes out to like I got a backup like battery and like it, you know what I mean? Like it pumps out onto my yard, so which is fine.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah.
Man, that's nice. Yeah, just I was thinking, you know, because it doesn't actually sit in the soil long enough to do anything much. You could actually, I'd try to reuse it myself. I would try.
Yeah, no, I was before I cut that hole and run that pipe, I was sucking it out, but it was
Right.
too much. It was too much. So I'm like, you know what? Drain to waste, baby. It's going to waste. Which again, for sure, I could definitely reuse it for more than one time. But
Gotcha. Okay, just good to know.
again, it's just being able to have to do it right. So
Sure.
I've never had this much planning here too, man. Like it's
That is fucking awesome.
Killing it, dude.
I just hope I don't get any herms in here because of the stress.
You think so? I think you think that would make it
Like
hurt?
these, I can't even get up there to cut those down.
Oh, look at that shit.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh yeah. I've dealt with that before. Just super crop the shit out of them, bro. Just
I just can't get there. Look, I tried. But the way the tent is, it stops like right here.
Right.
So I've got, that's where those plants are up there. I can't get in there, man.
Try to reach that exhaust hole.
In that hole, in that exhaust hole, reaching that hole.
Maybe, yeah.
with a
Come in
wire.
down,
Yeah.
come in from there. And there's one on the top too, right? That I'm using this one for.
Even if you just go in there with some scissors and cut those motherfuckers.
Well, that's that's what was my plan.
Literally just spin that shit over. Don't just spin that shit over.
I'm gonna say don't
I'm
waste
saying, even if you can't.
You get some lapas in there. That's what you're saying. That's
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Get a
You can get
stick.
some-
Get a stick. Fuck the lapas. Get a stick. Bend that shit over.
This one's way the hell down. I need to I put this in here.
He's definitely not new enough. He knows he can manipulate it if he really wanted to.
Fuck yeah.
This guy is a monster. I love his grow, man. I love watching it. His fucking solo cup grow sold me though. But then he just starts amazing me more and more every time. He just comes up with new plans, new grow.
I wonder how Hazy Susan. I haven't seen Hazy Susan.
I know, and I reached out to him a few weeks ago, and he's like, "Yeah, it's looking good." And then he didn't really say much, so it'd be interesting.
Right, I did too. I reached out too. I didn't.
That's what it was.
Anybody see this? So this is the
underlighting. Yeah, nice. So what do you think so far? Are you seeing anything or no?
Man, I mean, these are definitely bigger than when I turned on the lights, and I mean, I guess we'll see at the end. But I mean, for if I had because I had it laying around, I mean,
And they were a little over vegged, right?
Yeah, I had to go to. I went to LA and I did them too long. And listen, this exact pheno, I kept it because the rosin helps my back. But I went back and looked at the video from last time, and it was the one plant in the middle at the very far back, and it was like that was the worst plant to get to. I really didn't pay attention to it until I cut it all down and washed it and went, oh, that's the good one, and took all the, I had clones from each and every plant.
Right.
I forgot. I went back and I looked like, oh, look, it's the tallest plant in the last run. You know what I mean? I'm not surprised.
Right. No, that's beautiful, man.
Sometimes copycat stuff, man, it can stretch 3 times, man.
That's copycat? What strain?
HGTV.
Oh, shit. Come on.
And then those...
He named it HGTV?
Well, that's... it was for Dakota, and I got it from somebody else. I got it from Dakota.
Yeah.
And it was something that he did with them, but those ones on those risers, that's the queen.
Nice.
So I have...
He said the queen.
Norma G. What up?
Which is also from Copycat. These 3. And they're not nearly as tall. But
Mama. Hey, bud.
Frosty.
Norma G in the building.
What's up,
Norma
G?
is the biggest G in the house. What up, Norm?
Yeah, like I said, man, I love watching it. That shit right there, that's amazing. How much ingenuity you put into that too.
No, listen. This is a pre-bought system. I didn't do shit to it.
Well, I mean, you still have to put it together. You still.
Yeah. Trying to figure it out.
Right, and that's the hardest part, man. Believe it or not, we'd all be running fucking self-watered if it was easy.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? Each one of these has two. I'm like, do I do 24 fucking solo cup in here? Or 12? Like, 2 is probably too much for a solo cup. I'm like, maybe I'll do 24. I need to do some more hunting. I'll just do small plants.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Why the risers?
It was just because they were way shorter at the time before I flipped.
Oh,
I tried to get them to the same height.
Yeah, level height. Yeah, you did. I asked that question last time, I believe.
And they're not the tallest plants. They're not the ones.
No.
that are the tallest.
I just
And that's why they were. That's why I put them on the risers during veg, right? Because they were behind these ones. Well, these ones are definitely tall.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm gonna run this plant again because it helps my back. So I will run it, but not for 2 or 3 more runs. Like this is gonna get me a fair bit of rosin.
You got that.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sure.
And I have a fair bit already. So.
Right. I mean, bro, you just did that jealousy plant to grow before this with the solos and all that. Yeah, there it is there. And it's like, bro, just watching your last couple grows, I've seen so much improvement, and I'm eager to see what you're gonna bring to our table the next time, bro.
Yeah, that jealousy, dude. Thanks, I appreciate it. That jealousy. This is 20 some days worth of cloning, and it's like I'm like, this is stupid. Like 28 days to get roots. So what I did was I took a whole nother one. I tried like splitting the fucking the stalk. I tried whatever, but I'm at 11 days. I'm getting roots with the scratching of the stalks. So I'm going to be scratching the stalks on these moving forward because it takes so long if I don't.
I've actually done it. I've done it both ways. I've got a video showing that. I mean, it was 1 or 2 days in the difference sometimes, but not necessarily all. I think it definitely goes by where you're taking your cuts at, what the pheno is, how vigorous the grower. You know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that plays into it. So I wouldn't beat yourself up too much. You're doing good, man.
The old mother tent. Yeah, well, no. And the guy I got it from, I don't know if you guys know Sohai or Hairspray or whatever. He was saying it takes forever to clone, and I talked to a couple people that he got this cut to, and they were like, yeah, he ain't lying, man. It takes a while.
Right.
So,
yep.
The queen, I could do the queen in about 6 days. No problem. This one, 28, scratching at 11. I'm like, well, I'm going to be scratching it moving forward. I'm going to do a next batch, all scratching, and see if I get better results.
Right. I've definitely done scratching to all of them now lately, but I mean, like I said, I did the test deal, and I've done,
I did the test. I did his little test against my method, and
and it worked.
I didn't see a difference other than one of his was slumped over for a day extra.
Right. We did 3.
That had nothing to do with his method or my method. That probably had to do with something with that cut or whatever. But I didn't see any difference, honestly, on my end. But again, I wasn't in root riots. I wasn't checking my roots. I was in solos. So I cut rooting powder straight into the 4-inch pots.
Nice. Look at that color.
Hey, just a forewarning that strike rate meaning like rooting, blasting roots. Like it's just a nursery term, strike rate.
Strike rate, okay.
That's the first symptom that you see with hop viroid is your strike rate drops dramatically and time to strike roots.
So the longer it takes
being passed around and it's acting the same way may be a good or a bad thing.
Yeah, apparently it smokes pretty heavy, so I don't know if that's what it is, but again, it could be. You never know.
Yeah, just keep an eye out for symptoms. Check on some symptoms and try not to cross contaminate things until you kind of.
Yeah, definitely.
Good job, man. Good job, brother. That was a nice one. Nice guy. You are doing well. You know.
All right, gentlemen. I'm gonna get out of here. Call of Duty's about to be released, so I'm gonna start playing some Call of Duty. So have yourself a good evening.
Have a good night, brother.
Bye,
Thanks for
420.
sharing, man. Thank you for sharing 420, man. Your garden fucking speaks numbers, bro. That's your
All,
first run. Very
all,
impressive, man.
all the time.
Very fucking impressive, man. I just gotta say. Jaw dropping. Carl, what do
Carl,
you
can we
think?
see your garden?
First fucking
I like
run.
it. I
That
like
shit was
that, bro.
dope, bro.
He's got the same problem I do, but I was gonna tell him, obviously, you know, you let him get out of hand a little bit. I get reached back there and I'll fucking rip them bitches down if I have to, but if
Right.
you can't get back there,
I mean, what's the
it
worst?
happens.
What's the worst? Can
Lean that fucking shoulder into those motherfuckers and dive in there, motherfucking just get down or lay down, bitch. Act right.
Oh yeah. Learn to play his trash. Oh
He
shit.
need big time to crawl through there. That's why little ass big time. I be crawling through shit.
He said little ass big time.
I was about to say that shit. Little ass big
What
time.
is
I
your
love
fucking
that.
major malfunction?
I sent you the song, you and Level song. I sent it to your Instagram. Check it out.
Did you?
Hell yeah.
I sent you
check that
your
out.
song for you and for Levels.
No shit.
Fuck
So let
yeah.
me send you. I don't have Levels on Instagram, so I send them both to you. Then you will give it to him. Send the
I
Levels
ain't-
to Levels.
I'm not sending it to him. Let's
One
see.
love,
What
brother, one love.
Facts, man. Appreciate it. We definitely gonna check this shit out.
I love it. I play it every time I go live. I go through all these songs. We play Level song. We have Big Time Bots and Tattoo. We even have one with Carl name on it.
I heard it. Man, I've listened to all your songs, and you put all the content creators in some
Yes,
songs.
brother. Yeah. I have a song with most of the content.
Macho Grams. I be listening to you, bro. I be in here feeding my plants and listening to content and watching people's videos.
Growing, welcome to the Grow Tent. Everybody's
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
CLTV.
Very nice. You
Yes,
ain't.
sir.
We got to get one for Ames. You see him over there. He look like he's missing out a little bit. He ain't got one. We got to get.
Yeah, I got to get one for Ames. Ames high. Yeah, man. Big up. Ames high.
Facts.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a very intelligent young man. Make sure you let him know that.
Yes, brother. One love, bro.
Ames knows his shit for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, he looks like someone who knows this shit.
That's why he don't say nothing. He just sit there and be quiet and listen.
And just smile. Yeah, give it.
And smile, right? He
yeah.
don't let no shit
That's the
slide.
ones you gotta watch out for.
He don't let no shit slide though. If he sees something or he's gonna let you know. He's gonna try to help you out.
Zero tolerance. I fuck with it.
Watch out for that Carl with a K though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you gotta watch him.
That dude,
Especially when he's drinking some water, bro. Watch out, man.
right? Because he gonna probably piss on
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gonna piss on people. He gonna piss on your plant, and then he gonna piss on you.
Straight up. You gotta stay hydrated if you're supplying that much piss to your grow, bro. Straight up. Like,
I'm not
if
gonna
you
lie,
ain't
bro.
drinking
Like
straight up water, like
Love it.
you're doing it wrong.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love
You
it.
know, they
Doing it
gotta have
wrong.
their fucking drink, just like I do. So we gotta share the love,
Yeah, bro.
That's it.
Where are we at? Let me see here.
Y'all hit that link, man. Let's see these grows.
Please.
Hell yeah.
Let's see them fucking grows.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Go ahead.
I just put a video out today of my autos that I'm growing, man. Day 12, man. Them fucking things are monsters. I'm doing pretty good. Big time doing pretty good. I'm about
I mean, you got a good teacher. Oh, CC.
I'm topping them tomorrow, right? I top them tomorrow, right, CC?
No.
Shit, no.
No.
You know
I
how
already
hard
know.
it is? I be in there.
Don't touch them. 30 days, don't touch them motherfucking autos, bro. You're going to regret it.
That's crazy, though. So listen.
You want to go 100 days and get 5 grams?
I'm listening to what CC says. I'm listening to what he's telling me. But listen, if I listen to, main 420, he tells me to top it at day 14. He tells me to take the top off at day 14.
I agree.
But I don't
know. Here from the medical.
I do it at the 4th or 5th node on an auto. Yes.
Most people that if it's not the day. You can't go by a day. Each different strain grows a different way. Especially with an auto.
Node set. Go off node set and plant size. Good reference point, at least if you're gonna top an auto. See, I started on auto, so I do have some experience with topping autos.
Hey, can
you
you
ain't
let-
got a lot to kick it, bro. We know you
Let
don't
CC
go.
Let the pro finish real quick. Let me hear what you got to say, CC.
Boy, I will pull up my videos on autos.
We saw your autos levels. I'm not wanting to grow a Levelz auto. Come on now. I want a CC auto. I'm sorry. You finished at least. I want to get the finish. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. But yeah, so CC, you're gonna help me. I appreciate that. You guys, CC is the GOAT, man. I'm loving the fact. But right, CC, am I waiting probably 30 days though? Because I'm probably on my 2nd node right now. So I'm definitely waiting 3 or 4 nodes before I decide to top it, if I do.
If you do, I would wait till at least the 5th node. But it depends on if you're actually going to top or not. I don't top autos. So it just depends on what you're wanting to do, especially if this is the first time if this is the first time that you've grown that strain, because it's an auto, you don't know what it's going to do. If it was me, I would honestly, you got 10 of them, right?
I'm going to get rid of 4. I'm going to give 4 away. So I'm going to do 6. I got 5 total, 1 in a solo cup. And before you go, just real quick, Fat Buds, which is the guy that gifted me the beans, he keeps texting me in my things and said, big time, LST the shit out of them. These things can take anything you throw at them. I'm just letting you know that. So does that matter since he's the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if he says they beat the hell out of them, then more than likely they're going to be a strain like that auto orange that I grow that you do have to beat the hell out of. I don't top her, but I train the shit out of her. I will super crop her. I will everything.
Carl, you have no idea.
Just to keep her smaller. I have to.
Oh, so it will take off.
Oh yeah, it'll take off, and then you'll get like huge sized buds. You'll end up with bud rot. It's a bad situation. So if you have a plant that you know that you're going to have to really train, honestly, I probably would top them if you're going to.
He said all of them. He said LST the shit out of all of them. He said they love it.
Yeah. So I would probably, if he says that, you know, you'd have to beat him up, I'd probably top him. He's going to know best anyways.
So,
because it's his strength.
Still wait until the 4th, 5th node or something, right?
I would probably wait till the 5th node, yes. Yeah, you can't, and especially depending on the breed, you can't go by a day. There's not a specific day. Some of them get there faster, some of them get there slower. Some of them will, they'll be in the early veg stage a lot longer, and then all of a sudden they're shooting up and they're 4 feet tall and in flower. So you really don't know. It depends on the strain.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I mean, those ones in the 5-gallon were growing 2 or 3 inches a day during their stretch.
You look like you about to fucking say it.
And she stressed the shit out of them.
Don't even do it.
Those are the ones that she did the stair steps.
Right. Oh, so that's the one with the big saddle. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, and he told me that he would actually top them, and he would do it at the 5th node, the breeder.
Okay. But
so topping
seriously,
it just gave you more tops, right? You would have got more tops. Sorry, Carl. I'll let you get in there. Topping it would have.
No, you're good.
You don't want him to. You're gonna type shit.
No, I was gonna say something serious actually though, but
Let's get it.
you know,
Let's get it. Let's get it.
well, what I was gonna say is if you see the structure on my trees, how it doesn't matter what strain I grow, they all got fucking branching, like massive branching from the bottom out. My little trick I do, it's just what I do. As soon as they root, then they have a stage where they start to grow. I'll let them grow about an inch, maybe 2 inches, depending on how they look after they start to grow. Pop that motherfucker right off the top. I don't wait for a fifth node, a 2 week, and nothing. I let them grow after they root. Any tree, any plant.
That's what I do on my photo.
Any plant.
Right. So
And you look like you already knew that, brother. What's going on?
Any
over
plant.
there?
Any plant I would recommend that to. I grew one auto in here and I topped her. I had a really nice bush. This was years ago I grew auto up here, but no, I did the same thing.
Okay.
They get structure.
Let me hear what you got to say, Ames. What you got to say on that?
So, you can abuse the dog shit out of most plants. Autos, you really do have to be more careful because they are more finicky. Like if you don't want to stress the dog shit out of it, but if you are keeping your environment, your watering and everything on point, you can
just gonna say that
you can top the shit out of that fucker.
Well,
it's a timing thing too, as well, though, big time, because you want to get it in the earliest possible, and then you don't want to top before any signs of flower. Like if you have a feeling she's about to put off any pistils or anything, you do not want to top because she will trigger into flower faster than she would as if she wasn't getting fucked with. You know what I mean?
Right. That's 12 days. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what to do from there. Like I would have already took top.
I would
keep watering.
That.
Yeah,
I would have topped that.
I would give you advice, but my advice is just to listen to CC because that's the first person that you're following.
Right.
To follow your grower.
Right.
Learn, like, do take the advice that we're saying, but follow your fucking grower.
She also told me that if he told me to beat it up, then I should beat it up. So that's why I'm going with this. That's why.
Go two more sets. Go to the fifth or sixth.
If she
You heard her, fucking just yeet that shit. Fucking beat it up. Goddamn.
2 more node sets.
Hey, just knock it over and turn it into a C for Carl. Cut off everything on the right side of that fucking plant, bend it over, and then break the top off, and it'll still grow because that's what I did with mine.
Oh, yeah.
And you saw that bush. She's just starting to flower, and she's a bush. And she's literally, I cut off everything on the right side of her, and then when I was trying to bend her like a bonsai, I broke the whole top off of her, like 6 nodes, right off the top, and she still grew in like that. So, and she's an auto, a Fruity Pebbles OG auto.
Glad you can make
Since everybody's growing FPOG right now.
FPOG for the win. Mine's got
our first.
Pink lemonade running for the Fruity Pebbles. Trust me, I've been corrected. Like that's how you gotta introduce it. Pink lemonade.
I get it.
Pebbles.
Can you get the actual? Can you get the
Pink lemonade? Gotta come first.
Can you get the regular? Absolutely. Absolutely the regular style fucking stuff. I can't spit it out. I don't want an auto C to that pink lemonade. I want a reg.
they were they? No, they were films. They're films.
Oh, okay. So it's not auto.
The pink lemonade I'm talking about that's behind me in this picture. That's these genetics. The Fruity Pebbles, pink lemonade we're talking about all night are these genetics.
Is that reg?
Yeah, we're talking about 2 different ones right now.
They were
so now we're talking about some fucking feminized fucking ones that we're growing, and now we're talking about some fucking autos.
That sounds like you fucking.
Yeah.
I want to grow.
Big time brought in autos.
Yeah, big time brought it in autos. Blame it on big time. Fuck it.
Them gummies are smashed.
It's okay. We can talk about autos. I like autos.
I forgot to send you my address.
You need
Damn
to,
it.
motherfucker.
I did, and I didn't get a tracking number or nothing. Fuck.
Not having men out, man. Ain't no way I could walk into the fucking post office right now, dude. This is loud in this bitch, bro. It's loud.
Oh yeah.
No, you're good. I'm up. You're
So, here, candy. Fuck you, ain't no goddamn candy, dude. You stink, man.
There we
That
go.
box
We got
stinks,
that,
too.
All right, I'm gonna hop off here. It's getting late. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, I'm
Peace
I'm
out,
be
brother.
ending in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, y'all. After this joint, y'all can't see it.
All right, enjoy your Thursday. I'll see everybody in the chat later.
CC, thank you for coming up, man. Your grow's looking awesome, man. Your plants are really blowing up.
I'm trying.
Man,
Trying not to
learn-
kill them.
Hey, you're doing well, bro. I don't see any unhealthiness.
Yeah. I just cut leaves off every 2 or 3 days and hope they keep living. I got that one vegging for way too long. She's gonna be a beast. So,
Yeah.
But y'all have a good night.
Oh yeah.
Have a
You
good
too,
one,
brother.
brother. Thank you for sharing. You and
Hey,
CC.
Levelz, you gonna put some weed in that paper, bro?
In this paper? Wow. I like smoking.
Oh, I couldn't see it, bro. Like it was like nothing when you held it up. That screen behind you was like, what the fuck is there even a joint there, bro? Dude, I can't. There we go. Now I see something, bro. Okay.
I'm coming. I'm new. I don't know what to do here. All right. Bam.
See,
Is that
there
big
we
enough?
go.
Is
Yes,
that
bro.
big enough?
Yeah, now
Does
I
it
can
get
see
a
a
it
joint.
get a pass?
I couldn't see that.
Do I get a pass? Here,
I
let me
thought
give
you
it a
rolled up.
swirl. You want a wax ring on that motherfucker too? Where is it at?
Yeah, there it is. Where's the swirl?
Oh, there's a swirl. Prego.
There was a swirl.
Oh, Prego.
All right,
Oh,
I'm
the
getting off
wax
here
ring?
too, y'all. When y'all finish, y'all have a good night.
Have a good night.
Hell yeah, you
Love you,
see.
CC
Night.
420.
Thank you for sharing, CC. Let me plug my charger back in.
I swear to God, when he first held it up, it was like I couldn't see, like almost like right now, it was like nothing was there. Bro.
Holding paper.
Yeah, I just smoke paper.
So I was like, you got some
Paper.
weed in that paper, bro?
Yeah.
Give something somebody to talk about.
Dude, my best friend from kindergarten used to be my roommate for a while, and he used to like pick through the ashtray, and we would like, these are the days like when you would, the blunt wraps, you know, like pressed, like fake blunt wraps. They still make them, but this is when they first came out. And you'd like roll one, but you'd tear off like a 1/4 of an inch piece. He would like revitalize it from the ashtray and swear that there was weed in it. It was the size of a toothpick, round. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know how you do this, but like, yeah, it was.
Did you get high off that motherfucker?
You know, dude, like back in Prohibition days, you would convince yourself a lot of different things.
This is good weed.
What's up, Bingus? We got Bingus in the motherfucking house. What up, Bingus?
Bingus. That shit's good.
Good to see you, bro. I've been seeing a lot of your genetics around the community, man.
Mm-hmm.
That platinum assets. Smokehouse Farms, cheers. What's up,
Carl,
son? Damn.
blink. Blink, Carl.
Carl,
Blink.
let's see that grow. Come on,
Yeah,
Carl.
let's see the Carl. Come on.
They're fucking drooling over here, bro.
For real.
Like, come on, put your jaws on it real quick.
Oh, bro, I don't even grow anymore, man.
Whoa. Let me just stop this in its tracks. We were rudely, let's say, non-invited to the chop down this morning. So
no.
Carl.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
they got cut down this morning.
fuck Levelz day.
No,
I'm
it
gonna
wasn't
do it
that. It was
Thursday
I
morning,
had
knowing he goes live Thursday evenings, but we'll do it Thursday morning. We'll knock that out the way. Get that done.
motherfucker. I swear to
You
God.
think
Come
you
on
know
the show.
somebody? God.
We ain't got no plants to show. Let's see
I don't
Veg
even
then.
grow
Fuck
anymore. I don't even grow anymore, dog. It just you know.
Put the hat up. He retired. That was it. That was the last one. Wash his
retired.
hands of that bullshit now.
It's over with.
Over
Freedom
with,
of
man.
weed.
Call it another day, man. Just
MS have a lot to last him for years.
We fight to live to see another day. Oh
we
man.
fight.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh man. Alright, there we go. He did
There.
chop him this morning. Motherfucker. What's the biggest, strongest smell you smell right now?
Loud.
You said loud.
Just loud, bro. Look at the fucking look at the fucking strings. They were up to the
That's a big harvest.
meow, meow, meow. Think there's some weight on there?
Heavy.
Hell yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
There's some weight on there.
Oh yeah.
How long will it take to dry in that setup?
Because I decided to say fuck it, I'm gonna have them done tomorrow by the time I wake up.
Let's go.
I'm just kidding, bro. Like 12 to 14 days.
I'm gonna say never. Big time you're muted.
What was that?
Big time's muted.
I said there ain't no fucking way he's drying them in a day. Don't ever believe that, guys.
One day. Maybe maybe he's using one of the master.
There we fucking go. There we go. There we fucking
You see
go.
why I cut them? You see why I cut them already? These are getting so fucking big. They got to go to flour immediely.
You gotta cut them
28 days ago. 28 days ago.
From the cup.
28 days ago. This is fucking insane.
You gotta cut them again.
I'm telling you.
But they're gonna stretch. They're gonna stretch when you flip it into flour. Yeah, they will touch that line.
So this ain't the room that you're flipping. It's just the bedroom.
Okay.
So all eight of these, they're getting stripped tomorrow, and then get everything prepped in there. And then either Sunday or probably Sunday, toss in the flour.
Good to go.
But yeah. So
good timing.
As always.
Hit that thumbs up, man. Fuck yeah. Mac 1, cap cut.
It's that cap cut right there. Got her back. Look at the green
really.
difference. You see the green difference.
Yeah.
It's that cap cut.
Well, it's the serrations also, the leaf.
The blade, for sure.
Yeah, the
Oh,
leaf.
yeah. So yes, I got the cap cut back. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on. But that's why I cut them, because it's getting too fucking big. I need to get this to flour.
Right.
So that's what we're doing tomorrow. No, they're getting stripped. They're getting stripped tomorrow, and either probably Sunday, they'll go to flour. Basically,
let's go.
Just get everything in there.
And you gotta walk them bitches all the way up there, motherfucker.
To dry, yeah, they go in a tarp. What we do, I have my homeboy. He holds on to the one as I carve it out, and I cut the fucking bottom, flip that bitch up, we throw it on a tarp, fold it up like a fucking taco, carry it up the stairs, open it up, hang it, and do, just keep it so it doesn't tear it up and shit. But
that's a fucking bitch. 18 pounds up the steps. Let's go.
Oh, there's probably 15 all day long in there.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, I weighs way more than that.
Fucking 7 pounds. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Oh, it's 15.
Very great yield, bro.
I was surprised, bro. Them buds got that fucking big, bro. Remember, I was worried about them. They got that big. I was getting some spears in there. I'm like, okay, a lot less nitrogen.
Swaze for the win, man.
I ain't mad at it.
Ames, you got any thoughts on Swaze?
Well, I'm about to test it commercially and then find out about it. I'll let you know how that
I'm
goes.
starting a trend, man. I'm telling you. Strip them bitches.
Oh shit! Levelz starting the trend, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
The trend's already there, but
Get
people
them there,
see
bro.
me do it. People seeing me do it. The proof's in the fucking pudding. So Ames come to me yesterday and was like, "Yep, we got a whole table Swazi levels. We're gonna start applying it commercially." Let's fuck till the wheels fall off. Watch the numbers jump. Numbers don't lie. Watch the yields.
Just know, November 4th, Chronic Chatter will have a whole show on the Swazi.
Oh yeah.
With Native Sugar Shack.
Let's go.
So we'll all know what the Swazi is and why it is.
Hell yeah.
I've been preaching it for almost 5 years.
I've been doing it since I've been growing, so I don't know. You can put a year on.
I saw Carl Kushman did it.
It
I saw
happened.
it work. I saw it work the first time. I was like, "What the fuck?"
It's not. It's not a necessary thing. Like you don't have to do it. It works.
I wish I was running the same grow back to back to where I could run the numbers and really like compare. I had 2 3x3s, did the same in both, stripped in one and left leaves in the other, and just see the weight difference on the yield. Same light, same everything. That would be dope.
That would be ideal. That would show a little bit more proof. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
Right. That'd be
I mean,
dope.
other than just seeing with the naked eye, that's enough proof for me. I mean, I saw it. I see it, you know. I mean, not everybody maybe sees it that way, but
Some people want to see the numbers, man. You got to show them the numbers.
I've done it both ways. You know what I mean? So I didn't.
Give them the numbers. Fuck it.
I'm working on it. I'm going to show them the numbers. I'm going to show them the fucking numbers.
Fuck it.
I never controlled numbers. I never cared about numbers before, but now I see it's a big
Yeah,
deal.
but numbers is
Now it's a big
statistics.
deal. Now it's a big
Numbers
deal.
shows the motherfucker that's possible, and it shows the motherfucker that it is in arm's reach. It's right there. You just got to do it. Got to do it. Do I think I would have got that yield if I would have left all those leaves on them plants? Fuck no. Do you know how shaded it would have been if I would have did that?
that light penetration is
It's
crucial.
crazy though, because my first run with the pink lemonade and all, I stripped on 21, not swatch, but I did a selective deflow if anything was blocking anything, but I didn't have light hitting the floor. Fuck no, there was a hella shade down there. Hella shade. So curious to see if I might do that one day. Shit, side by side just to see.
That'd be a good idea.
Fuck
You put 4 plants for 3x3.
I mean,
do you see the plants down there tomorrow?
Good content.
They're not gonna look the same. I'm taking all the fucking big leaves off them. They look beautiful right now. You're gonna look and be like, Carl, you just killed your plants.
Oh,
you got sticks, Carl. Fucking sticks.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, when you start stripping in veg, when's your first time you start stripping?
5 years ago.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
And deal.
Man, the thing is that, like I said, when the Cuban
When
showed up,
in
bro, he
bed.
showed me. Oh. He went over my head. I'm going, bro. When in bed.
I'm over here.
I like to do it about 2 to 3 days for a flower. Just kind of give them a chance to
That's it.
recover.
So like, if you ain't about to flip, you're not fucking with them. You just letting those bitches thrive. The whole veg, every fan leaf must stay on.
Not
Extra solar
necessarily.
radar.
It depends on how thick that bitch stacks, depending on the pheno. I'm topping the shit out of them as they get going, but the thing about LED, the plant wants to grow round anyways, man. I've seen it. It does want to grow wider. It's at least more than the metal halide lamps I used to. So I top them sometimes 3-4 times in a week on their way up.
You believe in topping. Because some people say,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
don't talk to it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, train that girl. That's why I say you see my plants how they're wide
massive,
and get
yes.
branching. Yeah, the training is really crucial. Start early.
Oh, you seen the clones?
Tops all day.
That's what it's about, man.
Oh, wait. I just
I
topped
still
up.
have that when I flip.
What
Oh,
that
they
was.
took off. They took off after you planted them into something, bro. For real.
You see that, huh?
Oh yeah, they took right off. So keep that in mind. That's why I always say jump to the bigger pot. You'll notice it faster. You know what I mean?
Right. Facts.
So if I would have just skipped the ones and went to the fives, they would be
Yeah.
fucking up here right now.
Not necessarily. They would. Yeah, they'd be crowding each other even more. Put it that way.
Right.
Well, you could go to 5 now and you wouldn't have a problem at all. You just that's when probably now would be a good time to go to 5. Yeah.
How
I
long
wanna
they been
go
in those
5.
pots?
My shit is fucking crowded.
How long they been in those pots? They were uppotted on October 13th, last Sunday.
Okay, so
no, they were transplanted the 11th. The 11th.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to wait
No,
a while
I'm
before you pull
fucking
them out.
tripping. Wait, let me see. Yeah, the 13th. Sorry, I got 2 pots, but that was for
Levels, flip that around.
that was when
We
I
didn't
was.
up pot the same day, big time. You up potted before us.
I
All right, yeah, Big Time did it Thursday or Wednesday.
I did it on the 10th. It was
I
Friday.
wrote down that we were supposed to do it Friday, or
was
maybe that's what it was. Yeah, Big
I
Time
know
did it
what
Friday. Ames did it Saturday, and I did it fucking Sunday.
So look,
Ames tricked me.
flip the camera over here. Levels, put it on me real quick.
Oh, I was like, y'all saying flip it around. I'm like, what do y'all want to see? What the fuck?
I up potted this
My
into
bad,
a 1
brother.
gallon on the look at them roots.
On
Damn,
Friday?
that's really good.
This was on Friday on the 11th.
On the 11th. That is pretty good.
So can we touch on something? Can we touch on something?
5 gallon. I know it's ready
So-
to go.
So you went to a 1 gallon, and how fast did it do that? How many days?
Since the 11th. That's 13 days from now.
Yeah, 13 days.
So can you guys? I mean, this is pretty serious now. Tell me, where is the benefits of that?
What do you mean?
Of
The bigger
having
the
to
root
keep-
zone.
No.
Oh, because we're in no
slowing it.
hurry. We're in no hurry.
Okay. So you're okay. That
Yeah. We're
explains
not
it.
rushing it. I mean, we
Okay,
all
that
kind of do
explains
the
it.
same similar potting, anyways.
Because I always want a fast veg, no matter even if I wasn't chasing something.
If we had a deadline on it, Carl, we wouldn't have gone to ones. I wouldn't have. I would have went straight to the fives if we were like rushing to do it. But we kind of, like, I don't know, it was a spur of the moment. I sent them clones, and then I cut clones at the same time. So it kind of just worked out that we all had the same plants right now. So kind of turned
Crazy.
into a whole grow along real quick, between the three
No,
of us.
I think
you
what
guys are
Carl's
trying to
saying
grow.
is-
Four of us, really. Mr. Trichomes, too.
Right. Yeah. He's saying why there. That's what I'm saying. I should have up potted that a week ago, or even I mean, it should have went straight. Them fucking roots are so vigorous. It's already root bound. You know what I mean? It needs to go in. But if I did that to every plant, Carl, I'd have. You know what I mean? I can't.
That's
do
why.
that.
That's
You know
why
what I mean?
it's 28 days. That's why that shit does
Right.
that. So that's why I want to see you guys. You're like, what the fuck? How do I slow them down?
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
Well, I already know how. You know what I mean? So if I
I see
wanted
you
to
guys.
grow as
I see what
fast
you're doing.
you know what I mean?
I see
Right
what
now
you
I'm on
guys
a
do.
schedule, but everything else is ready to go. It's ready to fucking slam.
Plus,
I'm
Spur
waiting-
of the moment things, so we're
waiting
just
on
keeping it
Ames.
on the burner. Yeah.
We're waiting it on Ames. It's
Don't
been-
lie, big time. I'm waiting on you.
I got something in store for these girls.
We get so busy though, man. I really don't have time until after
Fuck the
BizCon
little one, this little one.
to do
I'm
anything.
gonna definitely keep this. I'm glad I did keep this little motherfucker. I almost stopped giving it water like a day or two ago. I almost told my mom, don't worry about it.
Matter of fact, I took 12 clones, 4 off of 3 plants today, and threw the 3 plants out. You know, that's how, you know what I mean? I had to throw them outside.
Threw them out. I hate
Right?
doing that.
Eviction notice, man. They go to the boneyard.
Nobody would take them. You couldn't even give them away. It's so
Fucking
weird.
graveyard.
It's so weird. Yeah, Ames. Yep, I do it every fucking once a month. I do a giveaway, like come and get them, and nobody. They sit out in the front yard until, well, you know, by the trash. Sometimes when I go out there, some people are grabbing them out the trash, but for real, I can't even get nobody. I can't get nobody to come and get them. I put it on Facebook. Buy, sell, trade, free. Come and get them. Free.
The moment that I see somebody trying to take a plant out of my garbage, I'm gonna smack that shit out of their hand and go give them a brand new fucking fresh, clean cut or clean fucking plant. The fuck you taking shit out the garbage for, man?
Look,
like,
when I threw all those ones with mites out, I let them know. There was like 3 people grabbing them. I was like, dude, I'm throwing these out because I got spider mites all over them. They're like, I don't care. And they took them. Like, they didn't care. You know what I mean? And they took them. Yeah. Now, I did IPM them for like a week straight before I threw them out to try to save them. So I'm sure there probably wasn't much on them. But I messed the leaves up, you know what I mean? Because I was supposed to do it every 3 days. I'm spraying this shit 3 times a day. Like, I'm trying to kill everything. And, you know what I mean? I'm trying to kill it. So I fucked the leaves up. And I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to throw them out. I don't want to keep wasting time. Now I got to try to nurse them all back to health and so forth and so on. So, yeah, I threw them away, man, and they didn't care. They were grabbing them out the trash, bro. 40 different cultivars, allegedly.
Wow. Can you imagine throwing weed out to your trash and your neighbor's like, oh, yeah, you're just a grower over there. Yeah.
Oh, my neighbors are cool. My neighbors are cool. They come over and look at them. They're like, can we see them? They don't smoke or anything. They just want to see them. They're so pretty. I never imagined them being this pretty, is what they say. I never imagined them being this pretty. One of them asked me why they got snow all over them. Why they got snow all over them?
Oh shit!
I was like, I just said they're crystals. That's the medicine part of it. But yeah, shit, I try to get everybody to grow, man. I go through my neighborhood knocking on doors trying to get people to grow.
Oh yeah.
Not really, I'm lying, but I do post it out, you know what I mean? If they need help or something, I don't knock on people's doors. I don't solicit like that, but I do offer help, man. A lot of people don't know what's going on. They don't know where to go.
Look, man, you always encourage a grower, man. 2 sentences could save a grower fucking 10 months. Think about it. Look, if D and them didn't tell me about that controller not calibrating and not doing nothing for my grow, I would be till this day thinking that setting is controlling those temps.
Nah, we would have got you way before that, bro.
I would have never known.
We would have got.
I mean, maybe I would have brought it up to somebody else like I did, but bro, it was like a year went by. Just get off.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That shows you that was probably a lot of your reasons you had problems, you know, in your beginning grows. Because you had no idea that your humidity and your temps was way off.
I was in the triple digits. I was in a fucking pool room. It was hot. That summer was in the 108s.
Yeah, that's
for real.
crazy.
We had workers fainting and shit. I remember. Motherfuckers dropping like flies out there. Motherfucker go grab a cold water and chug it and then throw up for 4 hours.
Man, who we got out here in chat? Who can we bring up here? Who's out here just lagging?
Big time. I'm about to just say we're about to come on to an end here. I did get a late start. Yo,
Levelz Grow, Wesley, Amis, Big Time,
D18 always shows up every time I say I'm not gonna end it. Dude,
big time show, bro. This show is the best show for me, man.
So many times. Come on up, D18. Come on up, brother.
Appreciate it, bro. For real.
Hey, come on up, bro. My joint's still going. Come on up.
Levelz that link. Tell him.
Yeah. Do that. Oh, I didn't even realize he was leaving. Yeah, come up, D18. I always do that every time. I'm like, all right, y'all have a good night. We're about to wrap it on up. And he's like, can I show my grow? I'm like,
let's get it.
Yeah, come on up, brother. Oh, you're good, man. If not, we'll catch it on Discord, but we will wait on you a second here.
Hey, so there's this farm caretaker maintenance guy that's on the property that we're working on, and he's older, like 70 something. Pretty cool dude. He kept like bringing up herb every once in a while, saying like, "Oh, I got a plant from the dispensary on Arbor Day, and I grew it like in my sunroom." And you know, and then like another day would go by, and he'd mention, how do you know when it's ready?" Because you know, I started like saying some shit.
The hippie guy. He's talking to the hippie guy. That's why.
Yeah. So we had a little thing,
right?
And I told him, you know, you probably need like a microscope if you can't just tell. And he was like, "What do you? I don't have a microscope. Like what?" You know. And another day or two goes by, and he's like, "Bro, I just don't know how to tell when this thing's done." And I said, "Man, you got to get one of those little like Radio Shack little handheld scope, like 100 times zoom." And he's just like, I don't, you know, old man thing.
I got one over there too.
And then 2 days later, he comes up and he's like, "Yo, man, I got that microscope thing, and I cut her down, and she was milky white." Because I told him, like, you know, you're looking for the white and a little bit of red on the trichome heads and the mushroom. He's like mushroom heads. He's like, "What are we talking about?" And so after he saw it,
I'm growing weed, man. What the hell?
He's like, "Bro, I know exactly what you were talking about." And so I told him about a story of Bubble Man from the bubble bags for making bubble hash.
Right.
Marcus Bubble Man. He's from BC, Canada. He went out to Jamaica and brought his laptop with the microscope, and he showed this Jamaican in the field the trichome heads. And the Jamaican was like, "Man, I've been around herbs so long, I've never seen it so intimately before," and blew his mind. And the old man said the same thing, like, you know, "I've been doing this a long time, and I've never seen anything like that before."
Somebody was on here last week that we had to show the same thing. I forgot who it was. He was looking at the orange hairs and had no clue that there was a little mushroom heads.
I forget.
I forgot who it was. It was on the show. Yeah, for sure. What's up, young man? Let's get it.
What's up, GROWMIES?
Let's go.
What up, Callie? Good, brother.
Hey, sorry about that. I kind of laid down on my bed, and then next thing I know, I wake up, and here we are.
You're good, brother. You always catch me at the end. I'm glad you can make it, brother.
Right.
I made it at least.
Looking healthy, man.
Still got some of the leaves to clean up that are slowly going.
And
I think the light bars are throwing it off.
Just normal maintenance.
They look good though.
The ones that look the worst are these two.
Yeah, what do you got going on there?
These are the same as, not the same strand, but these are popped the same time, same pot and everything as those ones. It's just these ones ran out of newts a lot faster.
Got you. You haven't given them anything?
I transplanted them like 2 weeks ago, almost.
Got you. So they're trying to catch up now,
huh? I'm kind of not even liking how she's recovering at all, because I topped her a week ago, almost like last weekend, and that's it.
Not doing much, huh?
She ain't doing much, so I think she just might get the snip.
Yep. Sometimes that's got to happen, man. We do so much to them, we get them stressed out, and this goes to show you right here. I mean, you'll be another couple months trying to get a healthy plant out of that.
Yeah, it's not
Right.
You know,
Like I might leave this one to kind of get like a little bit of sample just to try it. But this one I think is so far on it just deserves a fucking burial ground.
Hey, it happens, buddy. At least you realize it. You know what I mean? Not a big deal. Sure, you got something else to replace it.
I spent 2 weeks on it, trying it out, but you live and you learn. I mean, hell, this thing could have been recovering and it could have freaking blown up like these things just with that size.
Right. You gave it a chance.
But it showed me otherwise. Oh. Gotta get you back in.
That's the best thing about growing your own, man. You got them options right there. You know, look at this guy. He's got some ladybugs in there, killing off all those mites or any. Well, he probably don't have nothing, but that's just to keep him out if he does. I like that.
Around this time of the year, I always release biological control just because in my area, there's always fungus gnats, always everything is always outside. I don't want it coming in.
Right.
So if I had got that defensive barrier set up, everything's all good.
Facts. I mean, I wanted to a couple times. My girl just told me that she'd kill me if I did.
You could do predatory mites and nematodes. Those are almost invisible to the naked eye.
Right, I do nematodes. You water it in the soil. Yep, I do that. Facts.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Look at these.
Looking good, bro. Oh man.
Hardly no stock at all. That's crazy. Oh, those are re-veges, aren't they?
Clones.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. Clones. So crazy.
This one back here.
Sucks we lose him when he gets in there too far.
Fucking doesn't help that internet's hella far anyway.
Right. Yeah, it's that Mylar. It's that when you go in there, you know what I mean? It blocks out all that signal getting to the phone.
Right.
Thermal.
The one back there almost has the same size stalk. Maybe a little bit thicker.
Yeah, it's crazy how much they grow and how much you get out of something. It's just a very little stick. And then when you grow it from a seed, it grows like a damn tree.
Right. These guys were actually also in a half-gallon pot for like 3 months.
Right. Yep. And that definitely stunts it and slows it down from growing. They look
Hey,
good.
do you guys know the original reason why we use Mylar in grow rooms?
It's not for reflection of the light.
It was not for reflection.
So what is it?
What is it?
What's the reason? Because I thought it was for light reflection and heat. You know, holding like the temperature.
Sure. Well, it was for thermal.
Yes, thermal. Okay.
So helicopters couldn't pick up on your grow.
Really?
Yeah.
It blocks heat signatures. Yep.
So is that why?
Pesky pork choppers in the sky.
Is that why all my friends had foil all over their walls?
Yeah.
That was my friends. I knew they were up to something.
Fucking gonna have to do something.
When you look at it, it's just a cold box. Like
Right.
in in a part of your house, so it's like it equally sticks out.
Yeah, because it produces heat. Marijuana produces heat.
But at least it wasn't heat, right?
Yep. Very nice. Yeah, I didn't think about that because I'm always thinking these tents were, you know, when it was legal for legal places and stuff, so they did it for just specific indoor growing, light, you know what I mean, all that stuff, because of course you always had some kind of reflection in your grow room, right?
Yeah. Well, and white is the best.
White.
Yeah,
I
white.
don't know how well this is coming out. I try to get that.
We see something just blue. Oh, that's your water.
Yep.
Nice.
Right over here, you can see where it says 60.
Yeah. 60 gallons.
I went out and I fucking got a whole 60-gallon resin. 13 gallons. 13 gallons went for 2 days with one 7-gallon pot.
It drank 13 gallons in 2 days.
During this summer, I had one plant take up 13 gallons in 2 days. Yes.
I can believe it, man. I can really believe it. Like I don't see how anybody can ever go even 1 day without watering a plant. I don't give a fuck what way you're drying back or whatever your system is. If you're not watering every day, something ain't right.
Yeah.
That's
how it drinks 13 gallons in 1 day. For 2 days, I mean. Fucking Trey.
That's a deep 7-gallon, right? Yeah. That's one of those deep ones.
The AC Infinity.
Right.
That one's gonna need cleaning.
Something fierce.
Does she yield pretty well for you?
I put one plant in this entire thing and filled it out. Got almost 18.2.
So you got you say 15.2 is what you said?
18.
1 tree.
Oh,
1 tree? I didn't hear the exact number. I'm sorry, brother.
No, you all good. My internet right over here's fucking extended anyway.
It was a nice grow, Carl. He had a nice plant in there. He had a few,
That's how I was gonna say. If with it drinking that much, it sounded like it was gonna yield. That's how I was wondering what it was for.
It was a big plant. Yeah.
No, say I had to have been a fucking monster.
I'll tell you. I mean, I got one plant in a 5-gallon that's taking 2.5 gallons a day, man. Every day, the reservoir is dry every day. So I mean, I'm
all
sure
right, y'all.
the more the
Not
medium.
to cut it short. Well, my ass gotta get up in like 4 hours, probably 4.5 hours.
Working, man.
All good.
Yes, sir.
Callie, I really kicked it just to catch you, brother. I didn't want to be rude. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for sharing, Callie Stoner. Before I forget, thank everybody for coming up. Norma G, thank you for making it, brother. Good morning over there across the pond in Australia.
Good morning.
To see you. Glad you could make it, brother. We've seen a lot of great grows tonight. Thank everybody for coming up. Growers love, man. And save a buck in the grow, man. Right there at the bottom.
Hit that link.
Discount code. Levelz Grow.
for AC Infinity.
15% off AC Infinity products at
Let's
AC
go.
Infinity website, man. Website only. So save a buck in the grow, y'all. Fuck yeah.
Sorry I missed your chat earlier, Norma. What's up, chat? And what's up, Norma?
All right, Callie. Have a good night, brother. All right, everybody.
Later, GROWMIES.
Growers. Day 63. Day 63 of flower. And man, we got Cola City, man. Cola City. Hopefully we break our record. It'd be nice. Man, everything's leaning. We've been running the 18.6 for the last 7 days. Everything's just frosty, triked up. Everything falling down, leaning, as you can see. This is Sleeping Beauty, Copycat, Smuckers, Copycat, and this is another Sleeping Beauty.